men enter, one man leaves. Two men enter, one man leaves. Two people enter, one person leaves. Two people enter, one person leaves.
Hey!
Hey!
Hi everyone!
I don't know why I'm clapping. Yay!
We did it! We started the stream.
Yay! Good job, us.
Happy Halloween!
So, happy Halloween everyone! Welcome to Board Game Bonanza. Today we will be playing Mysterium, a super spooky Halloween game with ghosts and psychics. So I'm Matt, and I will be playing the ghost.
And you gotta put your...
And I'm gonna, I got a dragon.
Who are you?
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're not Matt. What happened?
No, I'm just a dragon.
Oh, okay.
What's your name, Dragon?
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 Dragon,
Alright, your name is
dragon.
Dragon. Alright,
Sounds
Dragon.
real metal.
Not
Nice.
very clever.
You're like a Pokemon.
Dragon!
I'm Jen, but today I am Kyoko from the Danganronpa series.
Yay.
That was very appropriate. I'm a detective, and we're playing a mystery game.
I'm gonna get murdered.
I don't do any murdering. I solve all the murders.
No, the murder's already been done.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
true. So yeah, so you're good.
Alright, great.
That's what a murderer would say.
Crap! I am Winry Rockbell, and I don't have my wrench, I just have a screwdriver, so I'm really in trouble. Oh, I'm also Mary.
I'm Abe. I'm confused.
I'm Terry, and I'm also.
Yeah.
I'm not a dragon though. I'm a dinosaur.
Oh
no!
It's
I've
very
been saying it
distinct.
wrong all day.
Yeah.
One's historically accurate, the other is just fantastical.
It's very offensive to get them confused, actually. So.
Yeah.
It's a touchy subject.
I don't have wings. That sucks.
I don't know if I have wings either, actually. I have a tail.
Are you more like a
I would
worm
tell.
than?
Well, I don't. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I have whiskers.
Ooh.
You do a wizard. Alright.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
behind the camera.
yeah, behind the camera.
Yeah.
We have Morticia.
Hi, Morticia. Yeah.
So we will also have one more guest joining us. Unfortunately, she's stuck in traffic.
Traffic, no!
Yeah.
The worst
It's
Halloween
raining in
prank of all
Austin
time.
today. Like, not just on our
The one thing you
soundtrack,
couldn't
it's actually
fix.
raining
The
in
one
Austin.
thing.
It's very
And
true.
Austonians do not like to drive in rain. Well,
Yeah.
they get freaked
They
out.
forget.
Austinites.
Oh, that's right.
Bostonians.
Oh,
It's-
God,
it's-
Bostonians.
No.
So
My-
It's
my-
Houstonians. I think
Yeah,
you're right. It
it's-
might
it's-
be.
It's Austinites.
I think it might be Austin.
I think
Oh,
it
I
is
know.
Austinites. I just didn't
sounds
think about
very
it before I
like-
said it.
As the person who's lived here for 35 years, it's Austinite. It is never Austonian.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's-
I'm
yeah.
so sorry. I did not mean to morally
I was born
offend
here.
everybody
Come on.
from
You
this
don't
state.
count.
I don't count.
No.
I'm confused.
Obviously. You are the one that stuck up for it, though. You're like, wait, we're Austinites.
Austinite. I think the Austonian throws people off because there's the building, the Austonian.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and wasn't there also like a magazine, the Austonian
There might have
something?
been, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
I mean,
mean,
it sounds very
prestigious.
Very, yeah, yeah, definitely.
Who reads print media? That's dead.
Gone the way of the dinosaur.
That was
Hey, so
rude.
who's got a good Halloween joke? Or a bad Halloween joke? Or just any Halloween joke, really?
Wait, I've got to go in, but Matt, you tell your joke first.
Which one? I had two
The
zingers.
skeleton one.
Why did the skeleton not do the spooky thing that he was planning on doing? Because he had no guts.
Boo!
And he's a skeleton, not a ghost.
That's my joke.
Yeah,
I just kept waiting for the build-up to go.
Yeah,
and go
yeah.
and go.
I
and
was
go
for a
and
moment
go.
I was considering how long can I like just really drag this out? Like that's not that funny. Just let it go.
Hey, why are ghosts so bad at lying?
Because they're dead.
Because you can see right through them.
Hey.
This is my favorite show ever. Keep going. Keep
Oh,
going.
I really should have some good Halloween.
I
jokes.
feel like
Why'd the skeleton fall out of the tree?
bones.
It was dead!
I'm a child. Leave me alone.
All right. So rather than tell silly jokes until our fifth medium gets here,
Until our guts come out.
Why do ghosts make good cheerleaders?
because they're dead.
Because they have a lot of spirit.
I feel like every time I hear one of these, it's like it's so obvious in retrospect. I feel dumb for not having just been able
You
to get
should. No.
it. Yeah.
Your brain just doesn't think in
Ha!
puns.
What do you call a dishonest harp?
A liar!
Yeah, gets it.
That's
Thief.
like a Ren parent.
Look,
Yeah.
you didn't even have like a regular job.
Hey!
You guys, a fucking hour. On 35.
Yeah.
The struggle's
See,
real.
that's your fault for taking 35.
Okay,
Ooh,
GPS
that's true.
said that 35 was going to be faster.
Never believe GPS
No.
about
Liar.
35.
Well, here.
Midday or during the week.
Yes.
Okay.
We got.
So-
We have a magical
Critters.
unicorn.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. That's right. Amateur stream.
You're
Sit down.
an 18 plus. You're great.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to be like, shut the fuck up, Audrey. That's not what
No,
we're
we
doing.
like
No,
it.
it was
No.
good. It
No,
was
well, you
great.
just barged in and started cursing.
It was great. You're great.
She's our friend. We like her.
So introduce yourself to that
Now
camera.
that you
That
got your
camera.
mouthful.
She's a mystery
Perfect.
unicorn.
Hi.
I learned everything I need to know about her. And she's a unicorn that got stuck in traffic, and obviously that makes a unicorn
got a lot of
really
glitter on
pissy.
your
So
face.
mad. So
That's on
mad.
purpose.
Hissy the unicorn.
Nice, nailed it.
All right, so
Yeah.
did you introduce yourself? I wasn't listening.
Oh no, I was
I just
talking.
chewed at the camera
She's
for a
chewing.
while.
That's the same
Hi,
thing.
I'm Audrey. I'm here to do stuff.
Yay!
And you're a unicorn.
Kitty!
That's Harry. She owns an amazing local princess party business
That
and does
is-
amazing magical fairy princess events. It's
Ooh.
That
delightful.
actually
Princess
sounds
party.
fantastic.
I will go to any of your parties as any princess.
Does it have
If
to
you
have
pay
kids
me.
involved?
No.
You just
Mary,
name
can
it.
we just hire her to
Payment.
come over and play games with us and
Yes.
Princess?
Yes.
I'm into
I will
this.
do it all the
Princess party
time.
stream. I like it.
It might be the only time
We can
anyone
play
ever
Pretty
sees
Pretty
me in a-
Princess.
Oh!
Yes.
This sounds like a drunk
Yes.
stream if I've
Yes.
ever heard of one.
Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right.
You're drunk to pretty
Just-
princess.
Well,
Well, okay, all right.
Thursday.
We need a ladies' Tuesday night where we play Pretty Pretty Princess and drink wine.
Yes.
Yeah, Pretty.
Yes, as Princess.
I like
it.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is
This
gonna
is
be hard
happening.
for me. I'll do it.
Sorry.
I'm
It'll
so
be
in.
the greatest
I
role I
can't.
ever take on.
That's the greatest challenge.
Okay, so Matt, tell us what we're
All
doing.
right, so today we'll be playing Mysterium. I am mostly off camera because soon I will be sitting over there. You can't even see where I'm pointing.
We're gonna
I'm
kill
so
him
off camera.
first?
He's
We're gonna
dead.
go in that way.
He's gonna be a ghost.
I will be a ghost, and I am, like I said, this is a cooperative game. It's very Clue plus Dixit. So I will be trying
That sounds
to.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
What?
Clue plus what?
Dixit.
Dixit.
I'm hearing
Dixit is a
Dix,
game.
and I was like, look,
It is a real game that exists, and you
necrophilia
can
is not
buy
okay.
it at Target.
You
So.
can buy a lot of things at Target nowadays.
I don't know if you can buy Dicks at Target.
Are you not getting
Maybe I haven't been to Target in a
What about the
while.
cups?
Have you?
I don't get it.
What?
What?
Are you confused
Go
still?
on. That
You just-
solo cups?
Move
Just
it.
go on.
Moving
Just
on.
Move on. Just move on.
So-
I'm confused, remember?
Yeah, he is confused. So I will be, over the course of the game, giving our different mediums psychic visions and trying to get them to interpret these visions to help identify the various suspects. Because when you die, you lose your memory. So I'm not quite sure on all the details, but I got a couple of for sure combinations down. I just don't know which of those
I
combinations
think that was a
it
hit,
is.
guys. He obviously got hit with the dumbbell.
Yes.
Obvious.
All right, that's it. That's our game. That's
All
our
right,
stream.
done.
That was
We're
it.
out.
Yeah,
Woo, y'all
all
rock.
right, so that'll be it. Tomorrow we'll be having. So I am going to swoon off camera and grab one of these vision cards so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
This
So
pushing has happened.
the cards you can see are fairly abstract and weird. They don't really have a whole lot of meaning inherent
What is happening?
to them. This one is a lion and a woman on a ship.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one is. This one is just lights and people ghosts, and then wrenches. So they're all
Hey, there you
weird.
go,
They're all
wrenches.
Guys, I totally didn't kill him.
strange.
Totally wasn't me.
Okay, why are we
One of
playing
us?
this game
Can it
today?
be one of us that killed you?
No, it is one of these 6 people.
Or did they?
Or
Are we
did
playing
we?
this game today?
I like
So Each turn, I will give each medium a card and trying to get them to, and these are just random cards, they don't actually mean anything here, and trying to get them
Sure, I
to
don't
figure out that I meant this card to mean this suspect, for example.
Yeah.
And then they will, after some deliberation, they will take their appropriately colored crystal ball token, place it on who they think I'm trying to get them to guess, and then once everyone has guessed, I will tell everyone whether they're right or wrong, with some bonus voting that we'll get to when we get to. And then everyone who's right moves down to the next level, and the process begins, and everyone who's moved down is now trying to guess the location. But the same exact process, same handing a card, interpreting visions, so on and so forth. Then once everyone is down, and again this is cooperative, so help each other out if you need to. Once everyone is done, there is a second phase where I've suddenly remembered who the actual murderer was, where and when and how. And then again, we'll get to that when we get to that. But that's the core of the game. It's a lot of interpreting these psychic visions and giving them, and then arguing over it. And I think that's enough to at least get started. If we hit any bumps in the road, that's what the rule book is for.
And we have 8 hours to solve this, guys.
Yeah, and we do have a game timer. It is not a real timer, it is a cardboard timer. So give me those visions
Obviously,
back.
seances only last for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Anything more in your brain knows.
Well, because, so,
Yes.
clearly what happened
Yes.
Right, no, definitely.
is
Totally.
you've arrived at the Haunted Mansion at 4 p.m. So you have to get finished before midnight, because then it's no longer Halloween, and I go back to the spirit world.
Oh.
So you guys were dawdling a little bit. If you had gotten at like 10 a.m.,
We
you would have
showed
a little
up,
more
had a
time.
couple
Then
of drinks.
35.
Right.
Yeah, it was
Traffic on
that traffic on 35.
Sorry,
just slowing
guys.
everyone down. So I'm gonna slink over to my ghostly corner.
Matt, what's your ghost name?
Spookums. I'm Spookums the ghost. So.
But it's still more creative than your dragon name. So.
Yeah.
What's his dragon name?
Dragon.
Dragon the Dragon.
Dragon. Love
So,
dragon. Sorry.
while I draw my vision cards, why don't you guys entertain the crowd?
And one note from the producer's desk, there are a lot of you fabulous people, so please keep crosstalk to a minimum for the sake of our viewers at home and the one mic situation.
I want to yell.
You
I
can
wanna yell
yell,
the whole
but
time.
only yell when you're the only person talking.
So
That's valid.
I do want to say that since I'm in this costume, the last time now that you said that we're doing a seance, the last time I played a game where there was a seance, 2 people died. So I'm just throwing that out there, that I apparently don't have a great track record for seances. I also just kicked my water bottle over, so maybe that's the first step.
Okay, so we have already dead, mythical. We're screwed.
Yep.
Obviously protagonists, so
Yeah.
can't die. So,
I like to think I'm in a walk.
Oh, sure, yeah. No, yeah.
Either who, Doctor Who's gonna save you.
Either who will save you.
They're like for voting, so you can go.
Oh, yeah.
I think that person's right. That's who they are.
Oh,
Or no,
this is
you're totally wrong. You
Idiot.
don't know what you're
It's the same
talking
thing. It
about.
means you
Yeah.
will have to
And, you,
eventually
and
have
it
the
moves you,
conflict
if you're
of
correct,
Oh, I see.
it moves you on the track so
Okay.
that you get more and more clues when you hit like
Right.
plateaus.
Exactamundo what he said. Yeah, so we get to argue with each other. Like, we are trying to help each other along, but we also get to be like, nah, because you're wrong.
Check mark.
We mean well when we're like,
No,
you
it's
are
funny.
so wrong. Like, don't.
You are so
Everybody
dumb.
be warned, she plays roller derby.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. Do you wear the horn when you play roller derby?
Tragically, no. Maybe next bout I'll attach it to my helmet.
You should.
I think
Yes.
that'd be fun. Did you see the Derby After Dark bout?
I refed it. so
Yes.
yes.
Oh. I don't remember. I was just.
It's probably not a good sign if you don't
punching.
remember.
Well, it's fine.
Or good
fine.
sign.
Good.
You were working. I was working.
I was busy fighting people.
A lot. It happened.
Oh, can we
Some
move-
people even wore clothes.
I wasn't one of them, but yeah, that
Yeah.
happened.
Nope.
first ring.
Black is just there, I guess.
No!
Thank you.
I'm ahead of
Yeah, we're not going to
everyone.
reach anything.
Nope.
Nope.
Be cooperative.
Dang it.
So we've got
Cooperative.
the purple.
So I'm purple. I'm apparently, according to this, I'm a tarot card reader.
Oh,
yeah.
Tell us about
Oh yeah, there's
everybody.
Are you
bios.
the Dowager Countess?
So yes, I am Jesselyn Smith. I am my specialty is tarot reading. So you've got your yellow.
Just a land.
You're Alma Salvador. You are pendulum. Pendulum divination is your specialty.
That's the closest thing to
There we
mechanical
go.
divination there is.
Yeah.
You are Madame Wang,
Okay. Sure. Yep.
Red.
and your specialty is salt block.
Me.
Salting?
Something that I just can't. It's called I Ching.
Oh, I
which is
see.
I Ching.
I
Blue?
Ching. I don't know.
That is the
You like
Chinese
flip
art
coins.
of fortune telling with coins.
All right, somebody knew it.
Ooh.
Let's see.
It's real good. It's real
Blue,
cool.
you're a snooty guy.
And
Your
purple.
name is
Ooh,
Alphonse.
Oh.
Ooh.
Your specialty is numerology.
Mine is Alphonse.
Yes. And then who's your
one that was
that guy?
crushed
Oh, you got the
earlier.
epic mustache. You're Conrad McDowell. And your
Ooh.
specialty is crystal gazing. You're Scottish, so I expect a Scottish accent this whole time.
McDowell and Wang. I'm
Yes.
getting a lot of penis
Say
jokes.
a lot.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
That's
this
gonna be
card,
my-
This card is
Okay.
beautiful. I want
Look
to
at
frame it.
They're
Also,
all very
what is
Ooh,
happening?
yeah.
I think this is a scene
So we've said.
from
So we all will eventually see what cards we're each holding
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
right?
Do
The
we?
voting part.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
just
You
be able to
are.
help
This is
each other.
open hand. You
Okay.
guys are not competing here,
Okay.
Yeah.
especially considering there's the voting phase, the clairvoyance phase, where everyone will vote on
So we
whether
just-
or not they think you
we
interpreted
just-
the vision correctly.
So we just look at these cards and try to figure out who they make us
Who you're
think.
talking about.
Yes. So all of the cards I've given you,
Mhm.
I have tried to associate your vision to one of those 6 suspects.
I am
So the game comes with a
I'm
game
thinking
timer,
I'm
but I'm
a
not going to use it.
Okay.
But
Unless the
You know,
hat
don't take
is
too
the
long.
chef's hat.
Oh, see, it's either I'm the that's what I was thinking. I'm either the magician or like it's a Ratatouille reference.
Perfect.
What do you got?
I mean,
going
it
on?
looks like I got some like
Mystical.
sea serpent like riding in the battle
Oh, that's pretty rad.
stuff. I know, right?
Yeah.
Like this is awesome.
I have the
Yeah,
Eiffel
what is she?
Tower and bees.
Is she like a librarian?
Not the bees.
Bees!
She has
It is a bowls game.
like rulers, and she has dip pens and an ink
So kind of like a
Okay.
teacher.
quill, and she has a compass. It looks like.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm assuming this girl down here is like a treasure hunter of some kind.
Yeah,
Like a
that's what she looks
magician.
like some sort of
A
explorer.
magician. What about this dude?
And he looks like some
race car driver, I think.
Military, maybe.
I'm thinking military. Or
You got like
Albert?
driving gloves.
There's a car in one of his little pictures.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
maybe
like
you are right with the race car
an
driver.
audience.
Oh, and he's
I
got
think?
driving gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay.
Holy
Driver.
wow. Good job on that one, Abe.
And a chef, right?
Alright, what's everyone's clues kind of look like?
I have a floating house, desolate house, which kind of lends me to believe kind of the mage sort of guy.
Yeah, I would say like floating. Yeah, I'd be going magician
That
dude.
is, I
with that.
believe, I will go ahead and. I think that
Alright.
makes sense.
Okay.
Floating houses tethered to the ground seems. It seems mystical to me.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
In light of everyone else's clues, like seeing yours, my guess is because I was torn between the magician and the chef, but he's like a mouse in a top hat and a
Right.
coat, so he's either a Ratatouille reference or a magician. Let's go. Could you move yellow to? Let's try the chef.
I
Let's
think chef makes
let's
a
see what
lot of
happens.
sense.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking I got all these keys, and explorer makes sense for keys.
Interesting.
Is that what you have here?
Yeah.
So
But
what
I
do we-
better
A
flip
lot
my
of
coin.
different
You better
kinds
flip
of
your coin.
lot of different kinds of shoes.
Lot
So
of
if we're going
different-
to other cultures, maybe.
Right,
But
right.
also a
makes
lot of
sense.
music and stuff too in there.
Well, there's like,
Oh, are those all just
Those
keys?
are all key imprints. Yeah.
Interesting.
Except
Alright.
possibly for that.
I'm like
one
changing
note.
my mind as we're like analyzing each of these things. So yeah, I mean, if we're gonna say yours is the explorer, I feel like yours looks like I would go with snooty old lady.
But
That's
only,
kinda
but only one of these is correct, right? Like
Well, each one of these is correct for one of
For
them is
us.
us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a right one for you, and it's
Okay.
totally okay for you to choose the same as somebody else if you really believe.
okay, so we're all trying to figure out
Yeah.
who's the right one for us.
Yeah.
I'm
Why?
baffled by
Jeez.
mine.
Side note,
Oh.
today is the 10th anniversary of the Bee movie.
Oh.
You know what my
I
favorite?
know, that's what I said.
My favorite version of the B movie is when they speed up the track or
Every
the whole
time they
movie.
say B?
Every time they say B.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's good.
Why?
Because it's just humorous as all get out, and you watch
Because
the whole
that's how
movie in like 2
memes
minutes.
do.
Okay,
God.
but like, don't you think that like France and,
And
French
food?
shed.
Yeah, that's what
that's
I
what I
was
was
thinking.
thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was just.
That
I was
seems like
trying
a
to think of
real
anything.
obvious one.
But okay,
Yeah.
but the bees kind of, and this, I don't know where this would go, but the bees kind of point to like summer for me. So I don't know, because I was thinking like if she's a teacher, she summers in France. I might be getting too abstract.
I love
like I've
that,
got a whole
though.
story for her now.
All right. Well, I need to consult the coins.
The coin.
Oh.
You know what? Can you move me to the magician? I just.
You're
Yeah, I'm yellow. Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
on
go for it. I'm
on the
either right or wrong
heads-
about
On the
that.
heads, I'm going for the explorer. If not, I'm going to think about this more.
Or I'm gonna think about it.
All right. I'm going for the explorer.
All right, go.
Explore.
I'm just really baffled by my sea serpent.
Your sea, yeah, I know your sea
Thing.
serpent is not leading me down.
Religion?
You also gotta understand.
All the like, there's definitely this looks like mermaids and stuff, and
Yeah.
So I know I'm not supposed to talk, but remember, I do have limited resources here.
Yeah, yeah. So not
that's okay.
every clue is
You're
great.
dead. I'm gonna judge the shit out of you. What are you gonna do to me?
It's like, what's the
float
worst
right
that
where you
happens?
feel
We don't solve the murder. Like, oh no.
I would be really upset if you guys did not solve my murder.
I mean, you would, but you're dead.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We've been over this.
The most unempathetic
Yeah.
clairvoyance ever.
You guys came to me
All
to
right.
solve my murder.
I'm almost gonna go with the driver on this one.
Oh wait, no, I was okay.
Oh.
I was-
Because you're writing something.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only thing I can come up with.
Actually, that's a pretty.
I was actually thinking driver for mine because of the flags and the Tour de
It's a
France,
race.
which is on.
The Tour de
bikes.
France, yeah, that's
But
bikes.
But you're but
Yeah.
if we can associate red.
But what else are we going to associate this one with? Like, I'm even like ignoring the fact that we've already kind of
Isidore
determined
says, "Quiet, Matt. You're dead to me."
even though we were already said the magician and the explorer are kind of already like taken. Even ignoring that, I can't figure out anything else I think that could be associated with.
And the nuns, it's kind of spiritual and like afterlife.
I could see that the crown. I could see there's a lot of like prince king references in religions like that could make sense.
I know.
Or the magician just because it's all
Obviously.
magical and stuff.
Yeah.
The game ending was
So I think the other thing to look at too is like there's 5 of us playing, so one of these isn't going to have a token on it.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, I'm setting the timer.
Oh God.
All right, make
2
your
minutes.
choices, guys.
It is a 2-minute timer, so you don't have to rush.
I've made
But
mine.
you
But
have
hurry
to start
up.
making a
I'm going
choice.
to put the pink, purple
I'll flip
crystal ball
coins
on the
for
driver
everybody.
guy. I'm going with that.
You can start. You can start
I gotta
voting
do
on
it.
people that you think are right or wrong.
Oh,
Shoot.
we vote
Okay,
to
I'm
see.
gonna.
Yeah, you,
How does that work?
you get to use as many of these, and then on the 4th we get them all back.
So you can vote. You can
Like, what's
vote
the-
up to 3 times yes
These
and
will
up
move
to
us
3
up to
times
this
no.
round.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go back to the chef. For mine.
I think that's right.
I think that's right too.
Okay.
And I think that's right.
I completely forgot what everything was.
Here's the.
Yes, thank you. Okay,
I'm
yes.
yellow.
Ratatouille.
Can you vote on yourself?
You
Can
can
you vote for
absolutely.
yourself?
I don't think so.
No,
Oh, you
no.
can't?
I think
I don't
you're
think
right.
so.
Oh.
Well,
I mean that makes sense. Yeah, you already think you're right.
I
That would
think
make.
you're right.
No, I think I'm wrong.
Isidore says, "Hurry up and solve my murder, you fools! I have places to be, not the ghost."
Spookums the ghost.
Spookums
I'm
the
gonna-
ghost.
I'm gonna hold on to my other
It's gonna be real sad, like if this whole French thing doesn't work out, because we're all real invested in this all of us now.
I think you're the mage.
Then the 2 people who think they're the mage are very wrong, and now we've got a bigger problem.
Nah,
And
it's okay.
can
It's
it
only
be-
the first
can-
hour wasted.
Can it be the
No,
same?
no, because after you get it, like, so whoever's right, you take that card. So
Yeah.
only one person can have each card.
It'll get easier to guess as we go around.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to flip a coin for them, I'm happy to put my
I
coin.
appreciate your
Do my
commitment to the
divination.
part.
I don't have any Chinese coins with me, but
I mean,
Japanese
this is the
coins,
closest
so
thing to a
that's-
pendulum I have.
Yep.
I.
I believe everything you say now.
There you go, Matt. I retitled our stream for you.
I can't see it. I'm right over here.
Mysterium, the murder of Spookums the ghost.
Yay.
Yeah.
Also, time.
Time. Okay. All right.
So I think, what would be the easiest way to do this? I guess I'll come over there, because I have my answers here.
Okay.
Yes.
Would it be a hassle to have you guys hold them up?
No, we can
No?
do it.
Okay.
What you
So go,
name the color
Sitting
you want to
Death,
shuffle
thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Bell.
Yay.
Or we can just,
Alright.
just tell you. It's like what
purple. So
purple's
Yeah,
on
hold
the.
up, hold up the card because I don't want to use descriptive words because that could give things away.
Okay.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Oh.
So that means red gets a point
Okay.
and blue gets a point.
And then
And then my thing goes back on the
goes
starting, yeah.
yes,
Okay.
All right.
And those
And then those go into this little discard pile.
yellow.
Well, then I've got to be.
Yellow.
It's on.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
Okay, so do we all not get points? If we
Yeah,
thought
I bet
yellow
those
was
all
right?
get discarded. Still.
Well,
Oh,
because
they
some
have it.
people, like, it depends on who
Right.
was putting stuff down,
Yeah.
if they were saying they agreed with yellow or if they agreed
I
with
was
blue.
agreeing with blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's why it's a pointer. You're
Wait.
supposed to like point
Sorry,
at.
guys.
No worries, no worries.
Point at
I
who?
think the other two were.
Oh wait, I think I was
This is a
voting
very
for blue,
picky
too.
ghost.
Were you voting for blue?
Sure.
The rules.
Sure.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
she was.
Blue.
Also
Same card.
that.
Show me again.
Yep.
I'm a ghost. I have a short-term memory. Wrong.
Alright,
Oh.
not off to the greatest starts.
Somebody
black.
has to get it right, guys.
Wait, somebody was saying no.
Wrong.
Correct?
Oh my gosh, this is bad.
If I was right about my
I think
summers
you're
in
just a
France,
crap-
I'm gonna be so mad.
I think you're just a crappy ghost.
Okay, so
How is the French chef not the parrot Eiffel Tower?
okay.
Joke
Red.
is-
Maybe he's not French.
Wrong.
Alright!
Okay.
that's
So everyone keeps their vision cards,
Okay.
Okay.
and we start again. So
and,
you are.
and now it's 2.
So you're using both cards
Now
to
it's
try
the
to
second
figure
hour.
this out.
Alright.
Okay. That's
Well,
Great
I was-
job, guys.
I was torn between 2, so I'm just gonna go for the other one unless this
Yeah.
card makes you
the
think
fates have
different.
betrayed me.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with
Betrayed
who
all
I
of
was
us.
thinking last time.
Yeah. We are not good at this.
You know.
Mine was a Ratatouille reference after all.
But now just one of us doesn't have to sit here and go, God, I suck.
Yeah. Which is what I was
together.
We
expecting.
all
out
suck
of it.
equally!
You know, I bet I could see car. His keys.
Keys, car.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
So
That makes more sense so far than anything
France
else.
was not food.
No.
Okay.
Which
I
means
think
France
I'm gonna go
might-
with the flags, like I was thinking and
Yeah.
go back to, in the, yeah.
I mean,
Well, we
he's
get
gonna,
a-
he's
we
gonna
get
give us a
another
second
card.
card.
Oh,
so
yes.
we're gonna get it.
Yes.
Just kidding. Go back. Go.
She's real excited.
Yeah, I guess.
I like it.
A Ratatouille reference.
It's my
That
first
seems
time.
like a
I'm glad you're here.
That
strange
was
way
the-
to go,
That
but
was
thought
the
it was your
second
cue.
option. It was the top hat and the cane that threw me off.
yeah.
But we'll
I just
see.
need to get a closer look at this card because it's great.
It is.
Oh,
I think it's the same artist of Dixit as well.
There's also an abacus and stuff down
which could be
here.
teacher. I thought about that as well. I
Who
was
were
like-
you on before?
I was on. I chose the magician
Oh,
because of the
abacus.
top hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go with the,
Or the teacher.
Teacher
architect
S.
person.
let me see.
I don't know exactly.
There's a, we're an adult stream. There's a fuck ton of like,
Seriously.
We are an 18 up stream. People have to click a you are 18 and up.
Look
Button
at my
to get
look
in
at this card.
Which means if
Look,
they don't
it's
wanna be
beautiful
here,
and
Yeah,
creepy
the
and
art- the art's real
amazing.
red on these.
They
Alright.
did.
Yeah,
such
this
a-
is really
Purple
cool.
Is it the
yellow.
same? Does Asmodee
Okay.
do
I'm not
Dixit as
purple.
well?
I am purple.
Yellow. Yep. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
not
with
just-
Ratatouille.
if you could just-
black.
If somebody-
oh, I'm black.
So Asmodee does the Dixit game as well, so
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. They really like their pictorial
Yellow
cards.
onto the ship.
And red.
Lord Joe says that's majestic as heck.
I know, right? Also, hi, Joe.
Mine is,
Yeah, I'm thinking it must be the car.
Yep.
Okay,
Isengard
yeah.
says these mediums are
Mine did not
overthinking it. They need to go with their
clear much
instincts.
up.
Yeah,
I mean,
mine
extra summer,
seems
but
to go
Right, that's what I was
against
like,
Yeah.
it's more
Yeah.
summery. It looks like there's sharks, there's a bell. Is the bell open?
oh, is it like a Pope hat?
That's what I was wondering if that was a Pope
Is
hat.
that a Pope hat?
That
It
looks
looks
like
like a Pope hat.
Because I'm like, so first I just saw the gold. I'm like, well, that
Yeah.
wouldn't be a nun.
See,
but that might be
okay.
a Pope hat.
Or maybe
And
it's a
then
dragon,
the-
because I mean, you
Yeah.
got like the king.
So I was like, we were torn between the two. So yeah, if we could put my pinky purple one on the nun lady.
Alright,
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go to the driver.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, I have another
I
house.
think you're right.
Does that mean maybe she designs?
Oh,
What's
like
the
an
top?
architect.
What's the front of your card?
So-
No.
Oh!
Isengard says
Aha!
Matt looks
It is
There's a
helpful.
lot of houses! It just keeps giving me houses! I don't understand. Okay, this
Okay.
is entirely different. That is an organ.
That's
Ooh.
an organ.
Ooh,
That could be a.
So
that
is
could
this
be
the
a
nun?
Yeah,
churchy
like a-
Spookums is
None.
real sad that he's dead and nobody knows why.
Poor
Oh, no.
spookums.
That's something that looks like a Pope hat. Or treasure.
You see,
Or
that's the thing.
treasure.
I saw
treasure-
treasure
it
first.
could be the
Yeah,
treasure
so.
We can flip a coin.
Because before we started like going through this, I was like, maybe you have the adventure, and then it sounded like too many other people could have been that, and I was like, So like that's a friggin' adventure, going after gold and
Yeah.
stuff. If that's not a Popat, so
But you're right. That is.
if that's actually an organ, I would say that is absolutely has to be Nunley.
That is.
Yeah.
So I would say
So
I would
do
say
us
I
a-
have to be adventure.
Do us a favor, friends.
But-
Each of you put your card in front of the camera for a second so that the people at home can know what you got.
Where's, oh, I see. Okay. Got
Turn
it.
it to face you.
And that is.
What?
No.
Oh, wait, no. I switched the camera. Never mind. Ignore me. I forgot that I cocked the camera.
Help.
Just put him back down.
Put it
There
where
you
you were doing it.
There you go.
You got it.
No.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, like she's yeah.
Yes. So I'm getting summer vibes from all this, which I feel like is either the explorer or my weird teacher theory.
Your weird teacher theory? I mean.
And she has a hat. Hats are French. Her hat looks like Madeline.
Duh.
it.
Obviously,
Two by
that's
two.
what
Fine.
Spookums is a big Madeline fan. He told me.
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna go with my weird guess.
Okay.
So
Alright.
Spookums is really Mataline.
Oh.
So we had the weird.
I loved that game. There was a Madeline PC game when I was growing up. It was amazing. It actually taught you French.
Oh, that's cute.
I mean,
It was real fun.
it's
I got to build
death
teddy
and
bears and
organs.
puppets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds.
I think that's definitely none.
I'm putting that there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have none of that.
Hey.
Oh god.
I'm really confident in this French chef this turn.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with
so this is. So everyone can see.
There you go.
There it goes.
Oh.
Yeah. If that's not a Ratatouille reference, I don't know what is.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
we've got, you saw my
Wait.
sea creature one, and then there's this gold with what looks like it might be a Popat on top, but we're hoping it's more just about the treasure that's all
Yeah.
going on
Yeah.
there. So
We're going for the majority of what's in
and
that
then
picture.
I've got over here, I've got keys and bolts and wrenches and like gravel, and I'm pretty sure that's the race car driver, since those both seem car associated things.
Is everyone ready?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay. We'll do the same process as last time. Worked out well. Purple? Correct.
Yay!
Okay,
So
now I
she
put her
goes
down
up
here.
there.
Yep, and the card goes.
And she gets
Yay!
the card.
Yes.
Yellow.
Oh.
So we have 2 check marks.
Correct.
Yay!
Yay!
And then who goes up points?
Black and red.
Black and.
So red goes to 2, black goes to 1.
Blue. Correct.
Yay! So black gets 1 and purple gets 1.
1 and 1.
And then he gets the card.
Black. Correct.
Yay!
That,
My
that,
dumb theory was right.
that theory was perfect.
Red.
All right.
Need this.
Well, it
point.
has to be this because you were on the.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I was like, the only other card left is the one he told us was wrong last
Yeah.
turn. So.
Oh, yellow gets a point.
Yeah.
Did we get that?
I moved
Turns
it.
out I was the betrayer ghost.
All right, we're all in the next round.
Yes.
So,
So
same
we all
process,
failed
except now I'm
together
trying to get
and
you
we
to
all
find the
succeeded
location.
together.
All right, location time.
Okay.
So we get to
You get rid of these
ignore,
old visions?
Yes, the old visions no longer apply. Find a
Okay.
discard pile.
discard. This is hard to do with gloves. This is just where they're gonna be.
So we are on our
3 now.
3. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've been keeping up on that.
You are awesome.
Alright.
As we all sit down for a second, like
Alright.
I'm so excited.
That's so stressful.
I need to put in my votes because everyone's been using their votes quite liberally.
Yes, but now I only have your wrong votes.
Yeah, I have 3 wrong ones and 1 right, so it's
Yeah,
like,
but we get them all back next round.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we might as well.
might as well just go to
Is
town.
this somebody's, by the way?
Not mine. It looks like a very pretty leaf thing.
Yeah, it was on the floor.
Looks like.
Oh
it
yeah, I
belongs
saw
to
that
you.
earlier.
That's probably left over from Frank yesterday.
Ah,
Well, it would make
since
sense.
he was wearing all the.
He
tree of
does
life
tend to
stuff.
carry little trinkets in his
Yeah.
bag for when we're at fairs giving out stuff to little kids.
Yeah.
Fernando Francisco. No, different fair guy.
How's it going, Ghost Man?
Yeah.
Francisco Artes.
Yeah, right? Right.
Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Francisco Artes.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
somebody
excuse me.
introduced him
It
to
was
me
a ghost.
yesterday.
Spooky.
I was like, I have no idea
That
what's
ghost
going
just like
on
went
here.
straight.
What?
That was
Push
a good
some
one.
stuff around.
I have not.
Dang ghosts.
Also, notably, I have not been making clear mention of it, but once per round, I am allowed to discard my hand and draw again.
Oh, Matt's cheating again.
Yeah.
Matt Cheater.
Yeah.
So-
Madeline,
The
why?
doorbell rang. We've got kids that want candy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jen, you can totally go give them candy.
I might do that at some point. I haven't got any notifications that our doorbell's gone off though, so
No. Are you in like a newish neighborhood though?
it's new. It's like it's newish, but it's right next to a very well established one. So it's like, and there's a bunch of kids in our neighborhood anyway.
So it's
So
kind
it's
of the
like,
hope.
yeah.
Ha! Isengard says Matt is the elder god of cheating. Which
Fight
one?
words.
The Eldar have many.
Oh. All the Eldar
shade.
gods. All the
Yes,
Eldar gods
yes.
are cheaters.
That's true.
The shade.
We're just resourceful. That's all.
She does.
Once you're an elder god, it doesn't really matter what you're an elder god of.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you have cultist, it really doesn't matter.
Also, do the rules say you can't do that?
What?
Do the rules say you can't discard your hand and get a new
Alright.
one?
No, I am
See?
allowed to. That is a thing I'm allowed to do.
Specifically says you can't.
Sure, like the story.
That's not good.
Stop calling me a cheater!
That's what these little raven tokens are for. I'm just not using them.
Raven.
Crows.
What is it like a writing desk?
I mean, are they like Odin's
not.
ravens? Or
Or no, because they can both do something that they can't actually do because it's absurdist humor. Dumb.
What?
Oh,
Wrote
what
on
just
both
happened?
of them is the
Dumb.
We're supposed
dumb.
to put these down so that we don't.
Jenna,
No,
love your
this-
So those
Wait.
numbers are going to be something.
These will be
later.
our voting tokens to figure out who has the right answer. Like, which one of us is the most clairvoyant of them all? Or rather, which one did Matt not lead down the wrong? I mean, spooky.
And what do the
Oh.
points actually do for us?
The points allow us to know how many clues at the end of the game we get to see. So right now, everyone gets to see only one clue, which is not good. Like,
Yeah.
we
so at the end of this, so we're each coming up with a scenario.
Right.
One of the scenarios is actually like what killed him.
Oh, hey, do these guys have names?
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see if there's things on those guys in
Not to
here.
interrupt you.
Ooh,
Mine
the back is
is-
cool looking too.
Yeah.
Little faceless.
It matches with our little, like, here, Mopper.
Mm-hmm.
That is one
That was
angry looking
a
nun.
special sound.
Yeah,
That was
all the little
spookums.
vicious, like,
Oh, wow. She's
Like,
not-
she's
There
I
should be a
believe-
ruler on her card
Yeah, there should be.
someplace.
I don't know there's no names for the suspects.
okay, well then we all get to look up backstories.
Purple.
Or make our own backstories.
Yellow.
Don't kick my camera, Matt.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
terrifying.
Sister
okay, I did it
Agnes
today, too.
Hathaway was put away after smacking her 232nd child with a ruler.
Black.
Is that really what it says? That's some glorious
I
backstory.
believe it.
Yes, black.
As long as it's got some
Blue.
verisimilitude to it.
We've got nothing but mice and this makes me so happy.
And red.
This card is terrifying.
What's your card? Oh god.
I have a knight.
This is my card.
Wait, everybody
Oh.
show off your cards.
Whoa.
Oh,
Terrifying.
you're gonna have to move the camera.
Yeah, we need to be this way.
Yeah, because the.
Would it be worth me doing it at the
Stretch.
start? Because I got this little camera here
This way.
and just hold them up.
Come here.
I can't.
I miss
There
you.
we go.
Wait, no.
Closer.
No.
We're not
Closer.
We're migrating.
No, this way. This way.
That is as far as that camera can go.
Oh no, we didn't push it far enough. I thought we pushed it for.
No, like that's as far
All right.
that way
Can we
as the
push
camera
the
can go.
clues that way?
I will.
And then we will camera.
Oh, push.
No, no,
face
they can
please.
see it.
Right, but they're not gonna be able to see when we get down here.
Just-
I mean, if they believe
Gotcha.
in themselves, they can see whatever.
They believe in themselves.
So
And
say
believe
it
in
in
the
the
heart
magic
of
If you
the
do enough
unicorn.
hallucinogens, you can see anything you want.
Woo!
Oh no.
All right.
All right. Much better.
Where did my terrifying card go?
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Blending in
Look
with
like
that.
It abyss
Mysterium, not
somewhere.
Mushroomium.
yeah. Yeah, I've got a cutie card. You've got
Yeah.
a cute card too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my terrifying thing.
Is that a
Great.
possum or a rat? Looks like a possum-ish kind of, but I guess it's too small.
All
Maybe a
right.
rat.
I'm gonna.
Don't cheese.
He's in disguise
You're right, I
forever.
can
It's a possum
see
rat.
these better.
He's a drag mouse.
So
A
I've
rat. He's a dragon.
like I've got a drag mouse on some cheese with cockroaches. That screams larder to me.
Oh man. But if you're the larder, what am I?
Let's say you're outside, maybe.
Ooh, maybe.
I'm gonna go. Okay, so
That's
mine. I'm kind of thinking with all the axes and stuff, and there's the knight. There's like the
Fishies.
suit of armor right
He
there.
has a suit of armor.
Oh, you have a suit of armor.
He has a
too?
literal suit of armor. Maybe you're the weapons on the wall.
Maybe.
Or just the evil-looking seller.
Yeah, you're just.
Oh, what is yours?
I have a rat and a boot and like the dark mark.
Oh,
Right here.
that's totally got to be like.
That's what I didn't do
I was
it at
thinking
comics.
that.
Yeah. I would
that's what I was
say
thinking.
you're probably
Or like
that.
a lab rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I guess
gonna
I'm a
commit to that.
fish. Like, Yeah, there's a mouse in there,
Okay.
some outdoor stuff, but I'm guessing like
Yeah.
it's more
That's
of the
the
raccoon
connection.
fish people. Like why they're raccoon fish, I don't know, but they are precious looking.
They are precious.
Alright, I'm gonna put myself with the weapons on the wall.
They're cute.
They are cute.
The yellow poor fever.
But they're cute.
Alright.
Alright, everyone
Now
votes.
Yep.
All right, you're all good.
No,
Oh, we have to do our voting.
Yeah, which we might as well.
I only have wrongs, but I think everyone's right.
I think everyone's right also.
But it doesn't hurt you to vote.
It's true. Who put themselves in
That's
the
true.
library?
Which one's the library?
That one? Or the library?
Alright, I'm gonna heads.
Might as well use them.
I think
Mary
there
is
is.
wrong.
If
Mary
there's
is
a
Jen is
token
wrong.
you save, I think you get something out of it.
Oh.
Do you?
But we're about
Maybe
to,
not.
Why
I
would
doubt
you?
it.
because we're about to get them all back. I can
Oh,
see that
right,
at the
yeah,
end of
okay.
the game.
Go
I
crazy.
the
True.
most right. I had one more yes.
Might as
Alright.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well
You're
put them
on.
out there. We're going to get them all back in just a moment.
And what is it?
You're not gonna guess that I'm wrong and just see.
You
see
can
where that
vote on
takes me.
yourself.
Dang it!
So yeah, just throw it on somebody else. Luckily, there's no penalty for choosing the wrong
Yeah.
one. It's just naysayers, the lot of us.
You have to be really good to get like 13. How do you even
I mean,
get
it
13
is
right?
possible that Spookums was trying to get me to guess Harry Potter and thus all the books.
I don't think
Yeah.
I thought
All right,
you
I
got
think we're
points for
ready.
guessing
Okay.
the right card, but I don't.
Purple.
Matt said no.
Those over
Seems
here.
seems like really hard to actually get.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that means no
Oh,
points,
to
right?
no
all
points.
the wrong people.
That's okay.
You got
Yellow.
out. Boom.
There's gotta be something on this point-wise.
Correct.
Yay!
Wow.
Fishies.
Very well done.
Blue. Correct.
Nice. You're killing it, guys.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
might
that's offensive.
Alright, so
What?
we have two or all negatives on this one as well.
Correct.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Wow.
And red.
Kill with that round.
Alright, so two positives on this.
Correct.
Alright,
Oh my
so
gosh.
Yellow
You guys are
and
getting better
Purple.
together.
Nailed it.
Matt, are you sure we don't get points for getting our cards?
What do you mean?
Like if we guess our cards correctly?
You are welcome to check the
And
rulebook.
I
is right
will
there.
check because we're just looking real low on points,
Okay.
and it seems
And there's, I
Alright.
don't know how you would get to 13.
Well, because I think it's if you finish early, you get bonus points.
I'm gonna look. Right.
But yeah, you are welcome to check.
So you said when it hits 4, we all get our things back, right?
Yes. So
Alright.
we just hit 4, so we should get all of our things.
Alright, who's
back.
yellow? You're yellow. I'm purple.
Um,
You're blue.
There's got to be some way of getting more points because you can score up to 13 and you only
I mean,
get
that
12.
might just be a thematic thing. because
Well, you only get
13
12 guesses.
Mm.
So even thematically, like, are you gonna be perfect? That's
Isendar's real excited you guys got it right.
Yay!
Oh yeah, discard your vision cards.
Oh yeah. Goodbye, trans rat,
Aw.
drag rat.
Yeah, I was like,
He's a transhuman rat.
I don't think you're gonna make it better by trying to dig yourself out of that hole, so you should
Drag rat.
just stop.
oh, that's what it is. Okay, so if we speed run this, at the end we get 1 point for every hour left on the clock.
Gotcha.
So when
okay.
a psychic has successfully identified his combination of psychic cards, he places his intuition token on the mission accomplished space in the epilogue progress board, whatever that is.
Sure.
And on the clairvoyance track, he moves his marker 1 space for each hour remaining on the clock.
Got it.
Cool.
And he can still take part in like helping
Sure.
the conversation.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
So if we won this time, we'd all get 2 additional points.
Yes.
Or no, we'd get 3
3, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
because we would finish it on it.
Yes. So that would at least move us all up to
Do I
2.
have to give you guys cards?
Not from what I
Are you
remember.
gonna act
but I
something
will double
out?
check.
No, just
Charades.
No.
Sing us a song.
Pantomime.
I think I would rather not give cards than give bad cards.
That's fair.
Well,
I
I
think
mean,
it is your prerogative. But I'm gonna double check.
I mean, if you don't give us cards, we're just gonna blindly guess. We don't have anything else to go off of.
Unless you sing us a song.
I'm not allowed.
Yeah, but that actually, blindly guessing would probably be more accurate because if we look at like 3 people and we're like, oh, it's obviously not those 3, then we're at like a 1/3 chance rather than us confusing someone else who's correct. Also, you're wearing contacts in your eyes that change your color. I just noticed that.
Makes them purple and bigger.
Yeah. But no, but you get what I'm saying? Like, if it's like really obvious that like she has this, and then you get one that makes it also that you look like you have this, that could throw confusion.
That makes sense.
Whereas if you don't have
might
any
be
cards,
better
you're
off
like, I
just
probably
blindly
don't have that
guessing.
one. Let me guess one of these other things.
I don't know if I agree with that, just because so like we both say it's typewriter.
Yeah.
All right, only one of us can be right, so it's like so we both do it,
Yeah.
and knowing that we're already going to be losing a turn anyway.
Well, but Matt, don't you get to get a new set of cards because they completed the last round?
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
And you did, and they were all bad?
Friends.
Not a big fan of these
Mr.
cards.
Ghost, here's some reading material for you.
If we
Reading.
all
Mr. Ghost.
hold a special seance, can he draw more cards?
I'm down with that.
What's a
She's
special?
psychic
Describe
and
this
places-
special seance.
It
Well,
seems
it
like I
starts
do
with a
have
dance
to.
routine.
Okay. All right.
Places one or more cards in front of each psychic.
Oh, so you could give us more than one card?
Yes.
True.
Damn.
I have
Ooh,
considered that. There's
stingy.
not been really any instance where.
Spookums, do you want your murder solved or not? Come on.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Spookums, get to work. Come
More
on.
spookums. The afterlife is not good for
Really
Yeah.
uncooperative Ghost.
The worst friends ever.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
I just invited you guys to solve my murder. Thanks. I just want to spend Halloween with somebody.
Oh,
Just
poor
long
Spookums.
I've been so lonely.
Here we go. Well,
Oh,
Yes.
Appreciate
Here, this is for you, spookums.
Aw, thank you.
It's the special.
It's good to see one of my own.
Yep.
All right. Am I showing off the cards?
Can you
Is
fix
that how we
this?
want
I
to
hear
try
you're
it
good at new
for a minute? I'll leave it to you.
Sure, yeah, do that.
Should I zoom in? I should zoom in.
Analog zoom in.
Or you can just
By walking
stand
to the
up.
camera.
Oh God.
Or you could
Why
have
would
just
you-
looked
There
at the
it
camera.
is.
That would have
All
worked
right.
too.
There you
What's
go.
happening?
So here, this is.
That's the doorbell.
This
We've
is
got
for purple.
kids.
Purple. Okay.
So there's purple.
Thank you.
Yellow. Right there. Is that zoomed correctly? Or
Yes.
focused?
Oh, are those little bikes?
Okay.
Yellow.
Ooh, the Wizard of Oz. It's Dorothy. Dorothy did
This
it.
is for our weapon.
Dorothy.
Blue.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I want a sandwich.
There's blue.
Dude.
Sandwiches have been the meme of the week here.
The mountain.
Is it because of Matt?
It's another
and
house!
his, yes.
Yuck. I woke up this morning and had a desperate urge for a sandwich.
Sandwich real back. God, I'm so
Blue.
hungry.
How did you kill someone with a...
Oh,
I guess you hit
I'm
them with
here.
an alarm?
Here, have some
It's
of
like
this.
a-
I mean, that is going to probably be really hefty.
Or did they just die of
It's a
boy?
sure.
Like, I want to know how you
Dinner
killed someone.
supplement
Is that
thing.
implying you hung him?
I feel
I
like
can
most
beat
things...
somebody to death
I
with
feel
a
like these
stool.
are all, it's like,
Like,
I've
either
seen
they...
it almost happen.
bludgeon,
this way.
bludgeon, poison,
Yeah.
slice them.
Like, it's either that or they're metaphors. Like, I
Okay.
eviscerated you in the press, you know?
So,
These are rough clues, guys.
Yeah.
You just waited till he got really old and his time ran out?
yes,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's the long con.
I don't feel happy
Is yours
about
like a weird, like,
any of
scarecrow
This is
thing?
a weird
Is that a straight
scary
razor?
From back here, this entire game, I thought it was a boomerang until I really got close to it. And I'm like, oh, that's not a boomerang.
His strength really was in his beard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wait. So my hat is catching a little cockroach.
Ooh.
So some sort of a trap or a catchery.
Maybe like the poison, like a
Okay.
roach thing.
Like a tree.
Maybe. There's also forks, so like.
Is your tree maybe stool? Like maybe like made out of wood?
Wood?
Oh.
Yeah, maybe that.
Okay.
Or
it's
he
really-
jumped off,
Yeah.
jump off the stool,
Okay.
jump off the hill.
I can see
Or
that.
bears
That's
are
a-
really
you have to, like,
strong.
cut
That's a
it.
good. That's a good guess. Isn't it?
Maybe.
I like that.
What is
Scared.
going on with yours? Like, is it just somebody's high?
Well, because there's the bird thing, and I also just noticed finally there's like these, like there's like bull horns,
Yeah,
like little,
life and
or
death.
something like that.
See,
Go on up
I think
there.
you're the clock
You think I'm the clock?
because those
of-
look like clocks. I mean, I
But
know
they're
that they're bicycles, but they look like clocks, and the sands of time are running.
Okay.
out.
I'm down with that.
Oh,
I'm
very,
down with
very
that.
You know what? I'm
good.
convinced. I'm convinced. I'll try it.
And like
Why not?
it's not time, but it looks like time. to me.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Okay, wait. Back to the crows.
Yeah.
The bird. It's the crow and the writing desk and Poe and the
Okay.
typewriter.
Ooh.
Alright, yeah, put me on that.
That's all I wish I thought of any of these things. Like, this is deep, guys.
Okay, so yours is what's going everybody.
He's just kind of a scarecrow.
Like-
Okay, he's got a bottle in his pocket.
Oh,
so I'm
okay,
not-
okay, alright, okay.
I lost
Good
mine.
luck with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Magic.
Yes.
Now
Very
you've
well
got-
done.
Yeah, woo!
I've got a hat, catching a cockroach, or like coming down on a cockroach, and then some flying forks and
And
cutlery. Oh wait, maybe okay, because there's like
is there a knife in there?
there's a knife.
Alright,
Yeah.
sure.
Like
I'm
a
down.
fancy Victorian barber could wear at the top
Alright,
hat or
everyone.
something.
Oh yeah,
Vote.
like Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's vote. I think this one's right.
I think I'm fairly confident that that's
I'm
right.
confident that which one? This one?
I'm gonna guess that my own
This
guess
one.
for her was correct. I nailed it.
I am.
I don't think this is
I like-
right.
You don't think that one's right? I don't think.
I actually think that one.
I think this one's right.
Did we determine that we don't get anything for having these left over?
No, but we do have more rounds to guess.
Yeah, so you might not want to use everything if you're not. But then again, if we all get it right this round, then that's your last chance to vote. So it's,
True.
use your tokens however you
I'm
see
gonna do
fit.
that. Just because I was like, I got tokens, I'm just
Yeah.
going all in right now.
So what is it? You double up and just go, yes, it might be right.
Yes,
no,
yeah,
it's
Can we do
wrong.
that? Is there a rule against that?
Yes, there is.
Oh.
But I appreciate your ingenuity in trying to break the
Right,
game.
We're
This
trying to
turn,
break the game.
I'm going to take one for the team and put another obvious wrong choice. Everyone, sit help me out.
Hell yeah.
Come now.
You guys ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty,
Alright,
alright.
ready.
Let's do it.
Oh, and everybody's voting against
Purple.
me.
It's just, I just want to use all my wrong ones for right now, so I've got the right ones for what is an inevitable
I guess
second
for this you
round.
can just tell me because these are clearly
Typewriter.
correct.
Ooh.
Yes!
Correct.
Oh,
So
that's
blue
and black.
and black.
Yeah.
She gonna say no.
Yellow.
Nice.
The clock.
Correct.
Yeah. That's red, blue, and black.
And red and black.
So black goes up one, red, blue go up one. Nice.
Blue.
Good job, guys.
The stool.
Incorrect.
Alright, so red and purple.
Yeah,
get-
red and purple go up one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black.
The razor.
Correct.
Hey.
Oh, so we
who's-
red.
Red goes up.
Red goes up one.
Yes.
Speaking of red,
Can I have my typewriter?
Poison?
Bottle of poison.
Our
Correct.
bottle of ink.
Nice.
Nice. So that's yellow, purple, and blue. So purple and blue, and then yellow. All right, and then everyone who got their last one goes up 1, 2, 3 more. So who was that? I got
Yep.
my last one.
So I was successful.
All right, so that's purple with 3. 1,
I get
2,
it.
3.
What?
Bear.
Oh,
Bar. Bell.
okay.
Oh, cute.
Because he's strong.
Looks like
Okay.
a bear.
So are you the only one that's left? Blue?
Yeah.
Everyone else?
I'm the
okay.
only one. Everybody else went.
Okay, so yes,
Oh,
we need
hold
to
on.
clear this.
Um,
yeah.
Let me just make sure that everybody else is moved
Well,
up.
it's only one left, but now I
1,
see
2,
why.
3.
I think.
1,
I
2,
think I thought it was
3.
very strong.
I buy that too.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right, so we can still get almost everyone up to all 3 clues.
Because you'll be. So obviously, if it wasn't the stool,
Well,
you are.
we get another
barbell.
clue, right?
Well, there's only one choice
yeah,
left, so
you
it doesn't
only have
matter.
one left. So.
Oh, that's a good point.
So yeah, so if you're
Spookums, you still
there,
want a clue?
I'm gonna vote for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote that he's right.
Yeah.
No,
Not like I need to right now, but I'm doing it anyways.
all right, you want a card?
Yes.
Yes, please.
That's for
It's
blue.
important.
Blue,
Yeah.
yes.
It's important that we get to see
Yeah.
all of our clues.
All right, sure.
Sure. All right. Fine.
Can I be like super confident in my vote?
Just vote and vote and vote.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. 3 times, yes.
Here's blue.
There you go. What is it?
A whole new world from Aladdin. Aladdin.
Bingo. Did it. Nailed it. Done. Game
I don't
over.
know how that was supposed to mean anything, but we
Probably
know
a
it's
throwaway.
Yeah.
Just like our everything else was a throwaway. All right, we're
so-
ready, Spook.
All right, blue.
I think it's going to be the
Barbell?
The barbell.
Correct.
Yay! All right, and so,
So
blue
purple,
goes up
yellow.
Goes up 2.
1, 2, and then
Excellent.
everyone else goes up 1 because everyone else voted.
Spookums was killed by Aladdin, confirmed by Isengard.
Oh no.
All right,
Knew I could
so
never trust him.
so the only thing that
Red rat.
we changed since we
Street
didn't
rat.
get everybody to 3 is that Matt's gonna show us 1 card at a time, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then you will have to place your vote. Everyone should have these.
Oh yeah, I just realized you get those.
You'll have to place your vote at 3, or at the second card.
Yellow.
I'm a kid!
And then
So,
red.
as per the narrative, I have suddenly remembered who
Oh.
actually killed
Backside
me,
of
where,
these.
and with what.
Oh, and then everyone needs a number. Numbers.
What if none of us were right?
No, one of you's right.
Okay.
Alright. Everyone should have a number in front of them. They're not in any particular order. I just toss them randomly.
Alright.
Alright, so. Cool. So I am number 5. Alright. And then we need to put these out in front of us so we know who's what.
Alright.
Okay.
No, there's a theme. Poison in the pantry, right? That makes sense.
I think it's definitely randomly generated.
Definitely super
And-
random.
Any theme is just luck. Alright, so this is
What, and down
5.
the library? That makes perfect sense.
This is 6.
With the barbell, she's
With
really
the barbell.
Obviously.
Yeah. You know,
Way better than a ruler.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Like the adventurer who hangs guns on their wall and writes about their intrepid
Right,
adventures.
stories,
Like that
yeah,
makes sense.
totally.
Makes sense. And it's a famous chef who's got time all the cooking and
Oh,
has
yeah.
found a villa in the country.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Totally does not take care of their pool very well, but probably spotless kitchen.
Oh, yeah,
We hope.
Yeah, I guess it's break time.
Ooh.
Sit for
Oh,
a
that's
while.
right.
I sit on my tail.
Oops, sorry.
Not your tail. That must have
I
hurt.
squashed it.
No! I
Make
hear
him a
unicorn
robot tail.
tears can help heal things.
That's my beautiful crying face.
It's the best.
Ah.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I love how if you did actually cry it out, it would just be full of glitter. Just-
Yes,
tears
as
are
a
the
unicorn's
best.
tears should be.
Heck yes.
The only thing I'm concerned, I'm not sure this is ever gonna come off of my face, and when
Yeah.
it does come off, it's gonna come off all over my house and my dog.
I mean,
Yep,
And
glitter is
spookums.
the herpes of the craft world.
Yep.
It is
and the
happening.
makeup world.
Matt will be wearing glitter tomorrow, and it will be
Aw.
fine.
Okay.
All right.
Here is
Yeah,
your
so Matt needs to wear the unicorn horn tomorrow.
here is
I'll
your
make sure.
first shared
Yes, thank
vision
you.
card.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's coming.
Alright,
all right.
spiders, chandeliers.
That's creepy. I
Yeah.
hate this card.
But also,
Chandelier?
it's the thing from Stranger Things.
Totally.
Demogorgon.
Oh,
Alright.
Yep.
Here, let's
the
actually just.
Demogorgon.
Can we?
Which always bugged me because Demogorgon is the name of the demon in actual D&D.
Yes.
So it's always been very frustrating because they keep saying the Demogorgon. It would be like saying
The
the
Matt.
Sarah.
Yes.
Yes. I mean,
Wow, what
sometimes it's
idiots.
necessary.
The
It's just
spookums.
it's
The spookums.
very
The
frustrating.
spookums.
So
Alright.
there's your first shared vision.
Okay.
Okay.
So everyone or no one makes a vote yet.
No one has to make a vote yet. At
Okay.
least.
So, but if you want to deliberate now,
So like
I got nothing.
I ain't got nothing.
I
to
could
add.
see it looks like a fancy dining room, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Like with the shadow over it, so I could see possibly that refers to the chef,
Maybe.
or refers to like
is there
poison.
a location maybe that it could refer to?
I don't think any of the
no.
locations fit.
Unless, can I grab him? I'm already grabbing. This looks kind of like a foliage spider. That might just be the artwork if it's like the foliage bear that we had somewhere.
Okay.
Mhm.
But also, are these mummies at the very bottom?
Could be the
Wind?
explorer.
What is it?
It
Yeah.
looks a little mummy-ish.
I could say
See, I interpret
mummy.
that as like a fancy banquet with the specter of death looming over it.
It's totally
which
death.
to
In an
me
archetypal
speaks-
sense.
which speaks
Poison.
Poison to me.
It also could be time if those are mummies.
Yeah,
Something else to
It
think
could
of.
be time, or
Alright.
just the straight
Or
up
if they
mummy
may
and,
just-
and the archaeologist.
Or it might be a really bad beard and they just need to shave it.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we need our second clue, Spookums.
What is
Very
something else also
spidery.
spidery?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of legs
Well, we got
happening.
spidery.
Or Demogorgon.
Is there a spider in any
The-
of our stuff? Spiders do,
I
but
have
there are poisonous spiders.
I have a cockroach, which is.
Mhm.
Eh?
Oh, is that a clue? Get rid
No,
of the
that's
clue.
not a card.
Yeah,
Your hat.
Yeah, let's throw that out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
that's-
guys.
Yeah.
that's
No
one.
worries. No, it makes.
I got
maybe
distracted.
like cellars.
Oh, cellars, yeah, they would have
Cellars,
spiders
that
and
works.
stuff.
Could have spiders.
Are there spider webs in your cellar? Possibly.
Not really.
No.
I don't see. It looks kind of mechanical.
Totally looks
Yeah.
mechanical.
So maybe the driver.
And sadly, at this point, Blue has to take a vote.
Yeah.
So you would just put the number that you think is the right one
Yeah,
into
because
your
always have
envelope.
a number on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, so like if you think it's 6,
Yeah,
Put
you just
six.
put 6 in your
Oh,
envelope.
okay.
but only.
Oh, I see.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we?
Well, you can just put it face down. Like grab whichever one you think it is, and then just place it face down.
Yeah.
Ish.
We sadly are not allowed to know what you vote for, I don't think, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the only, like, major secretive part of the game.
Yep.
So you're supposed to also not leave clues to say which one I'm voting
Correct.
for.
So as soon
Gotcha,
as you
gotcha.
as soon as you make your vote, just leave the other ones also face down. So.
Well, let's do process of elimination real quickly. Like,
Does-
none of this seems to do anything to do with this.
It
I
doesn't
agree.
seem to outright, no.
Right? I could see
I could see
an
that.
association between
Yeah.
that. I could see an association between the mechanical stuff and this, and
Yeah, especially
possibly
with the spider and the
yeah, and
Poison.
possibly
Poison.
poison.
The spiders being poisonous.
and the mechanical being like the driver.
Yeah, I could. Again, I can only sort of with that some kind of banquet.
Yeah, and then maybe the
time.
clock.
Yeah,
Right.
and clockwork.
I think
and a
it's kind of a
clock.
stretch-ish.
Other than like the stretch of mummies, I don't see a
Yeah.
huge
Yeah.
or like spiders being
So-
in
I'm
caves
kind
and
of,
stuff,
I've got
but-
similar feelings regarding.
Like so.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
then
what's
just
the
keep those hidden.
all right, and then the third.
Unless the spider legs are supposed to look similar to the deer antlers. I don't think
Oh.
that's
I think that's-
it, but I think that's reaching.
Yeah.
Unless Matches has really bad cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is
Yeah.
dealing with the cards that are
Don't worry.
available. Alright.
Hotel management.
How dare you?
I think it's.
I came onto your board game show and I was assaulted.
Exactly as I planned.
Oh man, the spider situation is like.
It's gonna be another spider that's not gonna help us.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not a spider.
Spookums is like, it's a fucking
Are you ready for that
spider.
card?
Yeah.
A
A
wheel.
wheel.
With birds.
Like driving.
Yeah.
And then like
And,
good versus evil situation. Oh
Well,
wait,
it's
but
a
like
race.
like a racetrack,
Yeah,
right?
that really says.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to play. Unless you want more deliberation, everyone's got to place their guess. Oh, interesting.
Mechanics and like poison wheels on the road. That really.
Yeah.
This is what lines up for
I'm
me.
going for that.
Well, don't tell him.
I did it. I'm sorry. I'm the worst clairvoyant ever.
Lucky crap.
Alright.
Everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's everybody.
All right. Flip
Flip
it
'em.
over. Majority wins. If you guys are wrong, you all lose. right.
Majority is majority.
So who are you voting for? Correct.
Yay!
You have solved my murder. Which was.
Yeah, guys.
Do we have a name?
No, they don't. We have names.
Oh.
They don't have names. I looked in the book
really?
already.
Hilbert Vanderwolf.
Oh. All
With
right.
the poison in the larder.
Yes. Well, again, it makes sense. You would poison the food in the larder.
Right. Yeah. I guess not.
I
Yeah.
don't think you
Oh,
just
well.
took out Spookums though. Like Spookums the only one who was grudged. Everyone else.
Everyone was like, this is fine. Spookums was like, it is not.
I'm coming back.
No one dare
Alright.
tampers with my food.
So.
Hey, we did it, guys.
And then
midnight.
that did not take super long, so
do another
I'll
one.
leave it up to everyone what we do now.
I'm
we
down
could
to
do
do
it again.
another.
Who's down to do another?
I'll do another.
Again,
Like the same
again.
game?
Does some,
alright.
do we want to switch out the ghost?
That's what I was thinking. Matt, would you like to play?
Matt, you're fired, apparently.
I like being the ghost, but I don't.
I'll be the ghost.
Do it.
I'm not wearing a costume.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
guys can all
Oh
be
no,
costumes.
I think
Well,
we're
you
just
do
gonna be
kinda look
screwed if Abe does it,
Spookums-ish.
because he's gonna find all this, like,
Yeah.
super deep meaning behind
no.
things.
It's gonna be great.
Isn't that kind
Oh,
of why it would be
man.
the best? All right, let's
Right.
let's rush to
Oh, I
set
like your
up. All right, so
hoodie.
these
Oh,
need to get
no.
shuffled together.
What?
I like your hoodie, it's real cute.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
All right. Give me all of your cards with these.
I've had
It
several
should be
people
all.
ask me where to buy it.
Is it
And I'm
you need
like,
them separated?
Oh,
or
Grocery
like-
store in Japan where I got it because it was what fit me.
Yep, there you go.
Lost one of my.
Thank you for trying, but I'm just shoving all together.
All right.
Is that everything?
Yep, and these are all the clue cards.
Oh yes. I will take the ghostly visions.
All right, good job, guys.
Yeah, you guys
proud of
like
us.
just sped through that second.
Guys,
All right.
we are clairvoyant
And that
as
was my
fuck.
plan that
Hell
camera
yeah,
back
we
on.
are.
Oh yeah. So
No wonder we
about
came
this
in all
work?
drunk.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, we're
We're like, we fucking got this.
Arrange these how I want to start off. So,
just
these
had a
are
long
already random. So all of these
brunch. It's
goes.
Yeah, you take your time in that traffic. I don't even care.
It's
So the
good.
way
Pull over, get some ice cream.
So you have
When there's like,
ice
I
cream.
just needed to work on some
actually, you did really
shit.
well at figuring out what I was trying to say a couple times. But there was, because, all right, so just for, at some point, I did like the floating house, but I forgot that there was a magician, and I was like, oh, fuck, that was, that was really dumb. But no, there was a lot of times you guys, like, I was going for something, like, this is obscure, I don't know if this is gonna, and you just totally nailed
Do
it.
you need all of?
Yeah,
things?
I need all
I found
of the
that one
things.
hiding.
Oh wait, I want to know what your thought process was behind the Eiffel Tower with the school
Not
teacher.
being the French.
Because I forgot there was a French chef. It was like, I was going through it, I was like, okay,
Sure.
this makes sense for here, this makes sense for that, but it's hard to keep
Was it
track
insider
of,
personal knowledge? Was it like, I know you're gonna think this way?
well, no,
That
because it was a lot of just, because you have to consider, this is also, I guess, for Abe, as a warm-up tip, you have to consider not only, all right, this can be interpreted this way, but also could it be interpreted these other ways
Yeah.
to lead them in the wrong direction. It's a lot to consider all at once.
That might have been the fastest
Oh,
game
yeah,
of
yeah,
Mysterium
there's a-
I've ever
there's a lot
played.
of it.
Yeah, we were on top of it.
Oh yeah, right.
Also,
Usually-
every time I nod, I can feel my porn.
It looks as epic as it feels.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
so my roommate messaged me about this today, and I asked if he wanted to come and play, and he's watching the baseball game, so we couldn't. But he gave me a bunch of tips for being a good ghost.
Oh god.
He said, okay, step 1, make sure you're paying attention to which cards are dummies. You can accidentally send people down a rabbit hole if you weren't careful.
Yeah.
Step 2, give multiple cards if you can. It moves the deck faster and gives them more points for reference for which card they're looking for.
Yeah.
Some cards are 2 things. One card is an egg, but the egg is also water with ships moving on it. You got to pay attention to that shift, or people will misinterpret. And finally, some people think about the general color match of the cards, and some don't. Be aware that that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I was in a game with him when he got screwed by the color match thing. It's blue, so it must be that one.
Do we want to up the difficulty?
Yes.
Sure. What does that mean?
Just more suspects.
Do it drunk.
Oh, there's more
Sure.
of them.
You have to drink.
Yeah, no,
every time
there's
you're-
this many suspect
There's
cards.
lots of
Damn.
We played with 6. The medium is playing with 8.
Ah.
I vote yes.
I'm down. I mean, that went
Uh,
because we started late. That went really short.
Yeah, but we don't have.
We
that
only have
much
about an
time.
hour, is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
can play,
It's supposed
we'll
to
play
go
with
to
7.
7:30.
Sure.
Sure.
Split the difference.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I will say that because there were 5 of us, that definitely we could limit it to 1 that we knew weren't going to happen.
Yeah.
And that made it a little easier when it came to the last round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are all the people cards? Oh, did they get? They're
They
in the
got,
box.
yep. You should have it all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
What?
Is there water? I'm thirsty.
There can be water.
There's no water in this whole house.
None. I totally, this is it, and you're going to have to fight me for it.
Oh, I won't. Okay, I will fight you right. I will fight anyone anytime.
That is the side effect of being a roller girl.
It's true. I'm not actually good at much in roller derby except for getting in fights. Like that's it. That's all I do.
What team are you on?
I'm not on a team yet. I'm a hired gun right now.
Gotcha.
So draft is November 11th.
So you literally just get to fight with everybody,
Yes.
like,
Do you know my
Randomly,
wife
don't
yet?
forget, 'cause I'm here.
Yeah,
I also pulled this.
Weakness for
She's delightful. So I talked to her about commissioning a proposal
Yeah.
from her.
Yeah. Okay.
She's great. Yeah, I
Yeah.
talk to her all the time about wig stuff, and we were gonna do a shoot together, and then something happened.
oh no.
We had
She
to
does
reschedule.
tons
And
of
yeah,
shit,
no, she's
so
so
it's
great.
always awesome
What'd you
that
use?
she does. That's usually I end up doing quite a few roller girls.
Yes, she's great.
How do I know we're talking about Allison?
That's
How does it
right.
work? Do I bite it?
I don't know. I've never
Oh,
used
there's
No!
there should be a straw that goes in the inside.
Identify
but I
the
think
roller
that she didn't put
girl.
the straw.
Oh, I didn't know there was
Tears
a
the
straw.
Yeah,
ball
there's
with
one of the
thunder.
sucky ones.
No,
We're
you're
gonna
gonna
very
unscrew the top
vicious
and drink
unicorn
out of
in the
it.
house.
That would be smarter than just was trying to rip the top off with my teeth.
I'm sorry, I'm not good at
No,
that.
one's a lot more entertaining.
You're not wrong.
I'm trying not to listen to the ghost
I know,
setup.
yeah.
Like, what's
Not-
happening over there?
Those ghostly sounds are,
Matching.
you know.
It's not that hard. It's just a lot of matching to find, because you draw randomly from all of the different cards, and then it's just you have to match the cards with the ghost cards and make sure that they all sync up, and it just takes a minute.
Well, and it's hard when you're a ghost
Yes,
and you can't
Mary,
hold
yes.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that being a problem.
Catch me a catch. It's my singing voice. That's how I sing at all the princess parties. Just straight through my nose.
Great.
Sweet.
It's a real Annie sound.
I love it.
Come out
Oh my god.
Oh man, this girl's playing Pretty Princess Night is happening.
Okay.
You're like, no, shut up.
Black
I'm
Rain
gonna
will
smack
be
you so
mine.
hard.
I do
I'm gonna
have
bring
a
my
princess
tiara. That'll be
playlist.
great.
Great.
That we could, of course I do.
Of course you do.
I met somebody at TwitchCon. Her name is Ayase Shin. In her Twitch name, she does nothing but voices throughout her stream, and it's always like
That's amazing.
the most like kawaii-esque, like freaking nasally, beautiful, cute voices ever. Like, I couldn't help. Every time you're around her, you're just like, I just want to join in on this. Can I be cool like you?
Can I do that for you?
Yeah, and as much energy as those voices entail.
I love her a little already.
I do Snow White a lot, and her voice is so obnoxious, but I like fucking commit. She's like, oh, what do you do when you're sad? You sing a song. That's so lovely.
Snow White's the only princess that made me cry.
Why?
And no, like in the like she's so cute and precious and a beautiful kind of way. Like no, and I wish I could say I was a kid, but this happened like 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
You're like,
I was sitting in the princess castle, reminiscing over my childhood. And here comes
Aw.
Snow White, and I just lost it.
Oh my god.
that's delightful.
I'm like, what's wrong with me?
It's kind of adorable.
My whole family is like, what's wrong with her? Like, do you want us to call her over? I'm like, no, don't do it.
Well, everyone, like, because we have the same cards. Like,
Snow White's not
like,
even my
none of your
favorite
hidden
princess. There was just something
Yeah, correct,
about
correct.
this Snow White. She was a good one. She had like the traditional voice.
Yeah.
She hit it on the spot. You could see all the little girls going, are you gonna be fairy friends?
We got a lot
I
of the
did a
same
Snow White
people.
party with a petting zoo once, and it was the best. Like, because I personally was really excited for the petting zoo.
But you get to actually do the like, and she goes, yes, it's happening. It's
It
real.
was amazing. And so I kept being like, let's go see my furry friends. And like, I just like held a goat in my lap, and there's pictures of me as Snow White with a bunny, and I'm just clearly like, this is the best day of my life.
Dude, I want to murder somebody with a back scratcher. I was gonna say a fork, but I'm pretty sure it's a back scratcher. And the handle looks too long, man.
You gotta commit
It's a
to
dingle
get
hopper.
that
It's
accomplished.
Ariel.
It's totally either a fork or a back scratcher. It could be both. It's
I'm-
a very sharp back
I
scratcher.
want a back scratcher. Yeah, excuse me, Dingle.
Abe understands what's going on?
Sort of.
Okay. So
somebody's
I'm not going to go
doctoring
over there because I don't want to
somebody
see
else.
anmore.
Right.
All right, so you should have all the suspects underneath all the
Oh, this cute
locations,
little
and
grandma,
then
she probably
underneath
did it.
all of them.
It's always the
So
grandma.
grab
It's
your vision
always
cards,
grandma.
Dr.
I
Guy looks,
like the call.
and
Dr.
draw
Guy looks
7,
ominous
okay.
as fuck.
and then you're going
all
to
go.
hand. And so, like, all right, so for example,
grandma's
this
the
is
most
purple.
innocent looking one.
I
So
guess
you
it's,
look
he
at
looks
those cards and
very,
try to
Is
imagine,
his
like,
thing
okay,
he's just Scottish?
this
Like everyone
card
else is
makes
an
sense for
occupation. I think he's
purple,
just
right?
Scottish.
Just being Scottish as fuck.
He's a bagpiper.
I
really
need
what he
to-
is.
And
I need
then,
to
yeah, so
show
at the end
this
of
to the
every round,
camera.
you draw back up
Oh,
to 7,
yes,
and
please
also
do.
once per
I'm pretty
round,
sure this
Everyone's
guy.
got a
you
profession.
can discard as
Everyone
many
has
as
a
you want
profession,
and
and then there's this dude,
draw.
and I think he's just Scottish.
Noble birth, man.
Okay.
Like,
He's not even a hunter. He's at best a bag.
Oh, he's got a tuning fork. Maybe he's
I think
supposed to be a
because he does
sound
musician.
musician.
I was like, there's sheet music back there,
Yeah.
so like I think that is.
But really, he's just
super Scottish.
Because white is not beef.
Oh,
That's
I'm a
always
doctor.
an
I'm
amazing
Scottish.
voice
I'm
for
Scottish.
just a
Like,
quote.
which is correct.
I do not want to go see that
these
doctor.
tokens
He
that
was
we've arranged
sketch.
here,
He also
draw
has a
them.
first aid
Oh,
kit,
draw
and I feel like
random
if you're a
and
doctor,
that's
you should
correct.
have a
Yes.
step
Can I
up for
do it
like the
right
first
now,
aid
or-
kit.
Yeah,
You grab
does.
it.
He
Yeah.
has this,
Whenever-
but he
Maybe he's a
uses
doctor
it.
and
Yeah.
just an opium addict.
There's no actual game effect.
That also explains
No, no,
this.
I'm a doctor.
Maybe he's just a serial killer who pretends to be a doctor.
That's right.
That's it.
Maybe he's just a serial
Is
killer
that-
or a doctor
that
who
his-
pretends to be a serial
his
killer.
fix?
You took out the clock.
I did.
Oh
That's not bad.
I'm running out of
It's
I
his
got it. I got it
works.
swinging here anyway.
He's got his
'Cause I'm
works.
the new.
Oh, it's not just a first aid kit.
Religion.
It is an official first
You're the
aid
new
kit.
religion.
So,
Don't trust
but
him.
actually, as a crest on it, I wonder if it's supposed to be like he's a military doctor.
Oh.
Looking at that might be important to.
Well, there. No.
Isengard says he's a piper. He plays in a local garage band. Been trying to break into business for years.
We've all been there.
His mixtape is fire.
Yes.
He's working on his EP right now.
Alright.
She posted sort.
So what's my ghostly name?
You get to pick. Don't pick Spookums.
Spookums too.
I'm Bookums.
Nice.
Bookums.
The creativity in this room is just.
Astounding. We
inspiring.
are
Yeah,
extra.
Truly. Never had so many great improv partners in my life.
No.
Right.
I actually start
Can
an
we go to
improv
the
class
store?
tomorrow.
I'm so
I'm
happy
so
for you.
pumped.
That's so fun.
I'm
Improv
stupid
class.
nervous,
I
but
think
also
after
really
I
excited.
move,
an improv class. So
Oh,
I'm doing that for
fun.
a couple weeks. It
Awesome,
starts tomorrow.
Where are you taking it?
Through the after school they do it through the Austin Community College. So
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
I
That's
think
fun.
after I get done with my move, I might start out with the hideout. Really
I've
excited.
taken classes at the
Be close.
hideout. They're fun.
I took their intro class. I've never taken like a series class like that. They do the 1 through 7
Right.
or whatever. But I have taken a couple of like workshops with
I was gonna
like
say, I feel
small
like I've
troops.
taken like improv 1 everywhere in town.
I had this really nice like 2-weekend workshop with a troupe called Ophelia's Rope. And what I really appreciated about their format is the fact that they don't shy away from the like serious aspects of improv. Like they're not always trying to go for the joke.
I know somebody who did dramatic improv.
That's kind of why I like the hideout,
And
because the
it
hideout
was-
doesn't shy away from that either.
Yeah.
JR does a lot of improv,
Yeah,
right?
he does. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. He actually goes through the hideout as well.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I actually accidentally ran into him at another friend's show.
Ah, fun.
That's delightful.
Yeah.
Yo, Bookums, how's it going?
We're all's good. Hang on.
Yeah, no, it takes a while. Give a ghost
No.
his minute.
Well, you have
The
to
living
like,
have things to
you
do.
have to connect to the spirit world. It's taking a minute.
Alright.
That
I use
Righteous
that
Brothers
tuning
song
fork and
hasn't
tune on
started
in.
I
yet.
am purple.
Purple.
Alright.
Hi,
Oh,
Dark
2
Man.
cards right off the bat.
Oh God! Alright, I'm gonna
Yellow.
Yellow.
while you're doing that, oh the other
One
camera's
card?
not up. Alright.
I have seen this card.
So I have this
Blue.
terrifying ass card.
Blue.
That's a thing. And then this one that's covered in ghosts. So
Oh,
this is also a read.
Are you
Yeah.
having flashbacks at this
Contraction.
point?
Yeah,
It
we
feels like you
went
should.
through a lot of the cards.
Spidery looking contraption
Oh.
again.
And then red.
Aw,
Yeah.
I
Oh, you
like
got the
this
top hat
one.
again,
I
right?
got the top hat again.
This one's nice.
The top hat with the cockroach.
Oh,
Alright.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Right?
It's almost like a fish eating
All
it.
right.
It's
Yeah.
like a
There's also silver in this
heart-shaped
one.
house.
All right. I got a frog in a pond with a ivy door and a moon.
I have a lot of sea imagery happening here.
Do we have a sea-ish person?
That's what I'm looking for.
I don't see anyone.
Is Scotland near the
That was
sea?
terrible.
Oh, boo! Master.
Alright.
No.
Don't say that to
Spookums.
Spookums.
Boo!
No, I came back to you guys solved my mystery, so I came back to life.
convinced I have to
That's
be
not
the
how mysteries work.
I think that's how that works.
You're like Xander.
But
I'm
then I come
convinced
back
this
from
I
like
have
I
to
was
be the
turns out I was
doctor,
a
'cause I-
dragon.
Like I was saying that
Yeah.
looked military. I've got a bunch of ghost military going on here.
I bet you're the doctor.
This doctor / serial killer. I'm going with that.
Makes sense.
I've got silverware in the top hat situation, and I don't think I'm anyone else, so I'm gonna go for yep.
I would
Yep.
say you're chef.
Yeah,
Yellow.
chef. Chef makes sense. I do not know where to go with this one.
You are a light in the dark.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Don't boost his ego like that.
Yeah, there's like a
Like
watchmaker.
a clockmaker
Yeah.
is what
Oh,
I
I
was
wonder
thinking.
if that's who
Oh,
you
that's
are.
what
I
could make
said
sense.
C or C.
Years
Maybe the
and
ghost is trying to say it's the optometrist.
Ooh. It kind of looks like treasure in the temple from Indiana Jones.
Temple of Doom.
Yeah,
like
so maybe it's the architect lady.
Maybe.
Run away.
I like
Oh, but
watchmaker
you might
for
be an
that,
explorer too.
So yeah, because I have a lot of there's like this like mermaids and sea serpent, the king.
Yeah, we don't. If we had like a sailor.
I mean, to be fair, that card is exactly what I had for the first round that was supposed to mean her anyway.
That's
So.
true.
And then there's like, but I don't know if the couple is because there's the fish, but I don't know if I guess I should show the camera if like the couple is important here.
Yeah, we got the top
The
down.
coupling.
And this is mine. There we go. This one's mine here.
Oh, I see.
Oh. And
Yeah, I don't know.
interesting.
From this angle, that unicorn horn is majestic as fuck.
I'm gonna, for lack of anything better, I guess I'll go with the.
Is it supposed to be a lake?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
a, it's a little.
Is it a monster in a lake?
Like
Is it a
Loch
Loch
Ness?
Ness monster?
Oh, and then you could be the Scottish guy.
Oh.
Eight with your faces. Go sit down.
Wait, unless
Why are you looking at me?
mine is the Loch Ness monster because it is also
Oh.
some sort of sea
Yeah.
serpent.
But I don't know what that would have to. Then I really don't know what the
Fish.
second what that would have to do with
Yeah,
it.
because I don't know
'Cause
like
there's a
how
guy-
deeply to interpret these cards, which is the nature of the game.
Yes. Unless this is
The first one we've got to learn. We've got to learn what Bukum's
Right,
acts
how-
like, right? How Bukum
yeah.
thinks.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, it's gonna take a hot minute for us to get that.
He has confessed that he's confused several times.
Yeah, so
today.
that's probably not helpful.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the explorer.
All right.
I'm getting that feeling. So put red on explorer for me. please.
I think I'm going to commit to. But see, this is reminding
also,
me
I
of like
want-
Hades and like swimming through the underworld.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried to put that on purple.
Yeah, I'm feeling purple's definitely right.
Yeah.
We can only do one a turn, right?
No, you can do as many as you
I'm
want.
gonna just jump on the Scottish guy.
All right. I think.
Just because we're.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
True.
Okay, now I feel attacked. It started fun and now I don't like it.
Excellent.
Wow, she sounds a lot like Matt all
You
of a
know what?
sudden.
I'm gonna. Nope, wrong one. I'm gonna
a
go
tad.
for in your corner.
Hey,
Let's do that.
Wait, my corner or Matt's corner?
I'm not winning
your
this game
corner.
anymore. All of a
But
sudden,
you
I don't
toss
like it.
That on Matt's.
Ha
Alright.
Let's see
you
what
ready?
I'm
happens.
going to
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Alright, I think we're good.
Alright, purple.
It's the doctor.
Purple is correct.
Yes!
All
That's
right.
Wow, I think
Everybody,
that's
right?
everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody but purple.
Everybody but purple.
Everybody
So.
but purple.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, no, that one was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Yellow.
The chef.
Correct.
Yay!
Yes!
Nobody
There
can
you
put
go, chef.
anything.
Nope. I'll get the card.
Doctor.
And then
Blue.
put him in your vision card.
The watchmaker time lady.
No.
You're gonna give me your vision card thing.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
it's
Get rid of that.
possible.
Black.
Well, no, I
no.
keep it. I keep it.
You can keep it.
You take
Scottish
mine,
guy.
I've already
Wham,
been
wham,
solved.
No!
Oh, you can-
Oh wait,
Notice.
points for purple and blue because they
Points for
guessed
purple and blue?
correctly that I was
And blue.
wrong.
Alright, so blue is.
And red.
Red explorer.
Wham, wham.
So who voted? Oh, because that was.
Yellow and blue.
Yeah, we got to be
That was
careful with those
everyone. It
tokens.
was
Purple, yellow, blue.
Okay,
But
so
not me.
purple, yellow. Oh, so blue's up to 3.
Yeah, not so easy, is it, Bookums?
Okay, so
Alright.
now.
But admittedly, this is exactly how, well, not exactly how our first round went.
Yeah, I'm doing better than the first
Fair?
round. actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all failed the first
Yeah.
round
Yeah.
of the first game.
So are
But you
Bookums
also
and
up to the
Spookums
difficulty.
related? What's the story here?
Purple and yellow get
Star-crossed
new cards.
lovers.
Purple and so
For
No, so everyone
I mean,
still
everything
gets
is
cards.
Yeah,
Everyone
let me
gets new
rephrase
cards.
that. Purple and yellow are on locations.
Are on locations.
Is what I meant to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. We
Right
have
on.
new
Right.
cards.
Yeah, we should all still get at least one card. We are
Yes.
just now going for different goals.
Yes.
Well, and so purple and yellow
Purple and
turn
yellow are
in
trying to
their
figure out-
old cards.
Oh yeah, get rid of your old
Yep,
visions.
already
we already
got rid
did.
of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Cool,
then the rest of us
Everyone
are
else
going
keeps
on
your
our
visions.
Still
first
trying to
card.
figure out who done it
Sweet.
while they're figuring out where done it.
That's actually, we did pretty good this round, guys.
Yeah,
I was
that was
gonna
not
say,
bad.
we
Alright,
got
so-
some progressions.
So we can still deliberate. So if not that, I mean, maybe your Loch Ness Monster thought is not too far
There's
off.
a part of me
Yeah.
that thinks you two are flipped now.
Really?
Because we did explore last time.
And then
Yeah,
my-
because if
Yeah.
nothing else, I think you're definitely
those are
explorer. Because
definitely
I'm
good
explorer.
ideas.
I mean, you're not watchmaker, you're not driver.
But I was thinking something, I don't know why this is making me think of like time and like the passage of time, which doesn't make sense and there's nothing in the cards to indicate that.
No.
Okay, but he had a whole thing earlier with the dinner
Sands
of the.
time.
No, not
No?
that.
Okay.
The.
Because he did say that earlier.
No, I know he said the sand because there was sand.
Black, right?
Yes.
Alright, I don't know if you can you turn over now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could take
Ooh.
Oh.
So what do you got now?
It's yes. I
Oh,
am.
yep,
I'm,
yep.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm committing.
I'm just
I'm
gonna,
gonna-
I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
That
Everybody's like, yes!
I keep trying to aim. They're not very aimable.
Yeah. If you hand it to me, I could do it.
I could.
Now we've got the
Um,
wheel and the racetrack and
wait.
stuff again, so
Oh,
it's got to be
That
the
was
driver.
the second gut
Yeah,
feeling
it was.
I
Yeah, it was
had.
either mechanics or same thing as last time, just getting those mechanics in the racing.
Oh, that's right, I got it.
So the question is, what is?
I gotta be the Scott.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because
I
like
don't know.
one on
I
this
like the
says
Loch Ness
watchmaker,
Monster.
or maybe what is this teacher? Right? She's like a teacher.
Because the moon is up, so it's late, so it's like a.
The grading papers.
Time.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
I mean, this also might have just been like a weak, half-assed vision. No offense, Bookums. But like at a certain point, you got throwaway cards.
Bookham's like, I tried my best.
Yeah. Some visions are just more
I don't know what's
resonate
happening.
stronger. Yeah.
I was remembering my honeymoon. Sorry, guys.
Not supposed to be.
Wrong memory.
It's me,
Yep.
Dracula.
Is Dracula from Scotland?
No, it's German.
Transylvania, Romania.
Okay.
Well, because it comes from Vlad the Impaler.
That's
Yeah.
the second
Love
moon you have.
Yeah, I am noticing it's 2 moons.
See, I think there's a correlation between like moon and time.
Can I see what home chick, like
But
the
that
teacher
might-
chick is?
But that might also just be a total
Yeah, I'm like-
coincidence.
I haven't gotten a good look at the
What
teacher
else?
card. And I'm
Oh, there's
wondering
a
if
skeleton dog.
There's a cryptologist.
I love him.
But I think I'm gonna go with a watchmaker just because it's a lot of circle imagery.
Yes.
Oh no, she's definitely a teacher.
Yeah,
Like
there's a
arithmetic
ruler.
and stuff like
I was
that.
like, but I was like, all the things I could see from a distance would be things that you could use for like
Yeah, totally.
like tracking
Oh,
stars and
right,
things like
that
that. So
makes
it's like
sense.
why I wanted to look at this.
Yeah, no,
But there's definitely something that looks like a report
I
card.
think that's correct.
Yeah,
So-
I'm thinking watchmaker just because it's like moon and the pond and then the moon here. It's just it's very circly.
Speaking of, I want to have as good a time as this guy's having a good time.
Right?
He's having a fucking party
He's in
here.
a rave.
No, see, I thought he
I
was
think you're the
young.
monster.
Oh no,
I think you're the Scotsman.
he looks like he's waking up to the best alarm
He's
ever.
like
Yeah, he woke
having
up.
a grand old
Alright.
time.
And his dog is so stoked. His dog is like,
He's
we're
like
awake.
chilling.
Alright.
It's party
Purple.
time.
Yellow.
All right.
Enjoy.
Okay. Oh, I've
I mean,
got a
this-
fat rat.
Card is pretty.
Oh, look at that floor.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. And then what's going on here? We got a hammock. So it's kind of like a lounge, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's either that or it's no. I don't think this relates to this. It doesn't relate. It's more loungy. It's less kitcheny because this also matches the tile work and the backsplash.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it, that's true.
But I don't think I think that's what the point of the hammock is. Like you wouldn't rest. In
Maybe
the,
so.
I also feel like you wouldn't play chess in a kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'd be kind
But I
of.
then
do
also
see I
the-
see the
the
floor
chicken-
match.
Or the
Right, so yeah, it
rat
matches the
in
floor and it also
kitchen.
matched that bat. That's what I'm saying.
right,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah,
situation
sorry,
again.
I caught up.
Could be.
Are we back in the Ratatouille situation? I hope not.
Are we all on board with Ratatouille references? Guys, we need this clear.
This rat looks super.
Well,
like,
what do you got over there?
beef.
I have a really pretty landscape that means nothing to me.
Maybe
So it's like I'm kind of feeling like here. I'm like this doesn't look near like that looks spooky as shit.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that.
No, that
can,
looks real pleasant.
yeah.
There's the tower. Is that
Yeah,
a tower
it's
in
a
the
tower.
Yeah,
background?
it
or
looks like a
chimney?
tower. Yeah, it's a tower because it's got like a little flag on it. So,
Mm-hmm.
What else you got? You got some birds happening.
so it's like I'm kind of feeling that. Just in the absence of anything else really making sense.
Yeah, I mean, this is outdoorsy, but that's the closest.
The only
match.
other thing I like, this makes me think like fairy tale. This looks like cabin-y kind of.
Okay.
I feel like that's a stretch.
That looks like the
Yeah,
opening scene of
exactly. So it's like
Beast
this is
of
what I'm
Sea.
feeling first, and that would be my backup.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm gonna try this lounge area.
And I'm gonna try this guy.
Uh,
This is also very Hollow Knight.
I'm not gonna vote for either of you though.
I don't feel
Now, would we start at?
strong.
I thought we started at 3 last time.
what?
No, we started one. We started
Oh, we
one.
started one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, now it's 2. All right. Anybody else got any voting that you're gonna do?
Let's agree for the hell. of it.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna hold my votes.
Yeah.
All right.
What
Yeah.
time is it right now? 2. Okay, so I can vote next round. with
Yeah.
the
Can't hold my vote.
All right. Purple. What do you got?
I got the fountainy looking.
Purple's-
Wham.
All right.
And
Alright,
so red goes
so
up.
red goes
I got a point. Yeah. Wasn't feeling it.
Yellow. What do you got?
This loungy-ish.
The polar bear rug room.
Ding 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 ding.
Yay!
So blue goes up. All right. How about that, guys?
Blue. What do we got?
The race car driver with the mustache.
Correct.
Yay!
Yeah.
Looks
All right.
like-
So blue and black go up.
Yes.
Blue?
Or not
Purple.
blue, purple and black.
Purple and
black.
Whose was this? It was because blue was
It's
the
blues.
blue was the
Yep.
crystal.
All right. Black.
Explorer lady.
Yep.
Yay!
Everybody goes
Everyone but black.
But black.
up. Black.
And red.
Clock
Watchmaker.
Yep.
Yay!
Yay! I go up. I go up.
2.
Give me that watchmaker.
No, black.
Black.
Black goes up. Yeah. All right.
So we're all good
Party.
on.
So we
Yes.
can get rid of these.
We're all good on the peoples.
Yes, we have all figured out our suspects.
And yellow has figured out their.
Yellow is up
Place.
to
Yeah, so
weapon.
yellow
Oh,
is
man.
up to weapon, right?
Nice. Yellow.
And then you can discard your cards too.
Okay.
Nice. Making good progress, folks. Making good progress.
Alright, cool.
All right.
That's
Yeah, alright, so let's work on this one.
Yeah.
So you
so
try
if it's,
here.
It's not the fountain.
Oh, here, we can
Put that there. Yeah.
just,
Is it possibly like a hunting lodge?
Ooh, interesting.
Because there's birds and you shoot it.
Is this all blimp in the corner?
yeah, I saw a blimp. There's no blimps.
All right. Purple.
Hopefully this
Alright.
card makes
Purple.
everything better. All right. What do we got?
A broom.
Out to sea. There's a message in a bottle. There's a broom sticking out. There's a bird. It looks like it's gonna be a kite. It's a bird. I don't know. This almost makes it worse.
Well, maybe it's. There's birds in that one and birds in this one and water in this one and water in that one.
Is there water in this one?
No, water
No,
in
one in this
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah, okay.
And then, are there birds actually in the pool area or not?
There's birds over here. And I
Yeah.
think
That's
that's
a really
birds.
tiny detail.
I don't know. Maybe Spookums.
That's true.
Book.
Bookums.
Sorry.
Bookums, the
I
detail-oriented
apologize,
ghost.
Bookums. Yeah.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
you can say that if this is supposed to indicate like outside and outdoorsy and like
Yeah.
you know foliage and
Also,
stuff.
in retrospect, I'm real glad on your turn we didn't notice this
The
chess set.
chess set, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that could have been real bad.
Blue.
Blue.
I think I still. Ooh.
kitchen.
Larder.
Kitchen.
Not the larder?
What's the larder?
That's the larder.
This
Pantry?
is a larder? Or is that
Yeah.
a larder?
What's a larder?
This is a kitchen, this is a larder.
What is the difference?
Larder's
Larder
where
is
you
like
keep
the
meat
an
and
old school
vegetables
pantry
and- yeah.
where you keep vegetables and meat and stuffs.
Alright, so it's at least one of them.
Totally. Maybe there will be something. Is there something more specific? Is there an actual apple somewhere? Because this has got vegetables and meat.
I mean, I feel,
I'm
honestly, I feel like
leaning
it's just
towards-
50-50.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Because imagine you get that card and you're trying to figure out one of these locations.
Yeah.
You'll give that card for both.
Unless somebody gets a card that
I'm
honestly
leaning
points to something
towards
else.
the pantry larder.
Sure. I'll gamble on that. We're up to round 3?
Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah, this is kind of our last time to vote anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. Purple. You get
Or
an
not the
additional
last time.
card.
Oh yeah.
Go
Yeah.
purple.
All right.
We gotta get rid of some.
I don't feel like that.
That's supposed to be that
Oh, that might be, yeah.
Isendard.
Maybe nighttime.
Yeah, maybe it is a
Maybe.
color match thing.
But it might be more water.
Yeah.
Oh,
just might
that's a
be
good
more
point.
water.
Yeah.
What does your heart say?
My heart says.
Listen to your
Um,
heart when it's talking.
I mean, we still got plenty of time.
Red.
I'll just commit to the pool, unless somebody else gets something that's very obviously pool.
Well, now the other question is he gave you an additional card. Is
has
that
not
in
gotten clue.
reaction to where you
Blue
put
or
it?
Oh, there we go.
black hasn't gotten.
I'm not paying attention to what you guys do.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yellow
that's
hasn't
a
gotten
handy thing
clues.
for us to know.
Black hasn't gotten clues.
So
And
yellow
you
ends up-
just gave red clues.
Yeah.
The
Is that
hell
a
is
gargoyle?
I got I was doing my what the fuck is this?
I feel
So
like you
it's
might-
it's this way. There's like a horse and a tower and a gargoyle.
And a
Some
moon.
candles.
Gargoyle?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I'm
Just
feeling
that.
the
That's
color
good.
palette's real similar.
Yeah.
Black.
Alright. What's
I dropped my vision.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay,
These are
there's
like-
like there's
Like a
fishing.
bridge?
Yeah, there's a bridge with like a chariot carriage.
fishing?
There's
That looks like almost like a
fishing.
Well, this is a hunting lodge. There's
Is
like
it
a bear
hunting
trap
lodge? Oh.
They're all hunting.
and a tire.
So you're hunting fish. It's the same thing.
That's how it works.
I feel like some people would probably get upset at that statement.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know. I mean, fish could also be like a pantry or larder or whatever.
Totally.
But I think out of all of them, maybe more hunting. We're getting more visions.
More
Final
visions.
vision.
My final vision.
Bookums, are you sure you don't see anything else for my
I feel like a music box thing. And like pixie dust. I mean,
Uh,
not pixie dust, but whatever the little daisy things.
Dandelions?
Yeah, there you go.
It could be like mechanical.
Maybe, yeah. That's the only thing that looks mechanical. Luckily there's no clock out there.
Yeah.
Unless
mean,
he's
out of
going
every-
for more of a feeling thing, because like elegant and delicate.
Yeah.
That was kind of my knee-jerk reaction
Yeah.
to that one.
Well, this is obviously two different ways to interpret this.
Color
I'm
palette
gonna
is
go with
also
this because
pretty
it's a
good with
music
it.
box, and music boxes kind of work off of like a typewriter like
Yeah, no,
system.
that makes sense.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm agreeing with that one.
I'm gonna go ahead and just guess that I am this lodge thing, because that's what my heart says.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw my votes out there.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you get all your
Back in
votes
a
back
minute.
after.
Oh,
this,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
can't do that twice.
One for each.
Yeah, I already asked.
Feel
You
Yeah.
can't be like super sure.
All right, I think we're ready.
All right. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Purple.
Purple is on the pool.
Yes.
Yay!
Alright, no points, but we got that
We
solved.
got it out.
All right, lots
All
of
right.
water. We sorted it out.
Yellow.
Yellow's on the typewriter.
Wah.
Alright.
Alright, so purple gets a
goes
point.
up
Purple
one.
gets a point. Let's
Blue.
put these over here.
Is on the large.
Yeah, show the
Larder
picture.
The
looking.
larder. Correct.
Okay, so nobody
Alright.
gets a point.
Oh.
That's all.
Black.
The moonlit lodge. Yay!
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
Was not expecting that.
And red.
That was a good gut feeling to go
Yeah.
with.
I'm on the whatever this is.
The conservative, like the
Yeah.
glass garden.
Sure.
Yes. Correct.
Yay!
Alright, so
Yay.
purple gets a
Hot
point.
house.
Purple gets a
Purple's
point.
solidly gonna
Alright.
be
Purple's
pretty
a-
much.
Everyone's on
Stomping.
weapons now.
Alright.
Yes.
She's the
Alright.
great detective. She told you.
Yeah.
It's like 4 times more complicated when you guys are at different levels.
Yeah.
So, like, I gotta think about too many
Alright,
things.
red.
Oh yeah, thank God.
Got to juggle,
Oh,
buddy.
yep.
And then blue.
On the
Alright,
bright side,
is-
we're doing real good on points,
Is
guys.
everyone
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
than Winry dumped their vision cards?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes. Alright.
And
Yes. Alright. And we're all
pretty
the same
well.
location again. These can go.
Okay.
Oh, guys, we all met up together.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
I waited. That's really good. Totally waited.
You knew what it was, but you're like, I'm gonna do the wrong one just so
Of
we can all
course.
be together.
Totally.
All right. Yellow.
Yes.
Oh, what do you? Oh, I was like, where did they all go?
No, they're gone.
Here, I can.
We got.
Oh,
A
yeah,
different
I'm
goose
guessing
took them.
The delicate elegance situation is the
Yeah,
thing going on.
flowers,
Yeah.
Can
definitely.
you throw me on that base?
What are you?
Yellow. Yeah. Totally.
Feeling it.
Skeletor mutant. Hello.
Skeletor mutant.
Hi,
I appreciate
You boob.
you. It's common courtesy.
He says his Halloween costume is of a human.
That's good.
Winning.
All right. We don't have any other cards to talk about.
No.
Oh.
I made a decision real quick.
No, I mean, I think that's
Totally
right.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
because I mean,
Let's see.
'cause, you know,
Totally
you
makes sense.
frying flowers is definitely a thing people do.
I know.
Poisonous dandelions.
Sure.
I'm sure somebody's got
Blue.
allergies.
Oh,
Got
blue, you get
two.
2.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Ooh, they're the same.
More houses.
Uh,
I see
What is
pop.
happening?
What is that?
No.
Oh,
if that's
this is poison. Look at
Oh,
the
okay.
mushroom.
Oh,
and the black.
mushrooms.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
If that was gonna be base, I was about to be
Wait.
real mad.
Where's poison at?
Poison's at the
Way
end.
down at the end.
Way down there.
I got you.
Yay!
I'm agreeing with that.
Yay, poison.
Yep.
I'm gonna decide later what I agree with.
We love poison.
So what's happening in chat? How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Chat is pretty quiet at the moment, other than the Skeletor comment.
They're so enraptured in our mystery solving.
I mean,
think everybody's
I
out
know I
giving
am.
candy to kids.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that too.
Wow, what are they doing that for?
Children are
What
dumb.
shall you get?
Black,
Black,
right?
no, that's me.
Oh,
Black too.
None of us here like kids at all.
Aladdin.
I mean, I don't like kids. I just like giving them candy.
Oh wait, so it's all like flying stuff?
Purple
What are we
Purple.
flying stuff?
and red.
Oh, so, but here's the thing: is so is mine. I've got hot air balloons.
Ooh,
And
okay.
Skeletor Mutant says a nut for a jar of tuna is a palindrome.
Spoons, gag, snoops.
so yeah, so I've got like hot air balloon action happening.
I'm thinking I'm frying pan. Fire.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see that.
I think I am typewriter because like Aladdin, it's a fairy tale is what I'm thinking of with that one, and this looks like some sort of mythical creature story. I'm
Okay.
just gonna commit.
So
I'm going with razor on mine because it looks like we're holding it looks like they're holding a balancing thing, like they're gonna walk along the line. So like,
Oh, is
Yeah.
yours
What
like
kind
a
of
Beauty and
razor's
the Beast
that?
reference?
Is it?
Like the
How many? does
I'm
this go to?
skeptical.
Okay, what do you
I'm
think?
going frying pan.
You're
Okay.
thinking frying pan.
So you think it's a Tangled reference?
Right, definitely.
Other Disney film,
Oh, the
totally.
tangled web we weave.
Hey, bookums with the jokes.
Where am I? Oh, geez, I need 2 more points.
I don't.
I am not
think
very
That's
clairvoyant.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need one more point.
Wait, but to
so-
be clear, I cannot guess yes and no on.
But we will get.
I think with
Alright.
You cannot guess
I
on
think
your
I said
own, and
you
you
can
cannot put a yes and a no on the
You
same.
can put one
Yeah.
on each one.
All right.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go.
Now, if that doesn't prove to be true, one of the things that's interesting is if it's not a fictional writing it, is it a hallucinating it blown out of my mind?
That's another idea too.
Okay. Okay.
I think I voted on everyone, so I guess I'm
Alright.
done.
Yeah.
All right then.
Alright,
We're
wait.
all voted. Have we all voted?
I voted on everyone but myself.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Alright,
Trip over
purple.
You are.
Purple is on the razor.
Wrong.
All right. So
so
red
red
gets a point.
goes up
Yay!
Alright, yellow.
Is on the.
The vase.
Correct.
Yes.
one. Everyone but yellow goes
All right, good. So I'm in 2 cards, which is good.
Alright.
Yours.
Blue.
Blue is on the poison,
Poison.
bottle.
Correct.
Everyone but blue moves
Everyone
up.
but blue goes up one.
Black.
Everybody, please.
On the
Oh.
typewriter.
Thank you.
Correct.
Yes.
Typewriter's
You
correct.
I'm so
got
proud
it.
of myself.
Oh,
I got it.
red,
I got
red,
it.
and yellow.
So yellow and red.
And red.
Red's on the frying pan.
Correct.
Oh my god, I'm the only one that's not. All right, that's fine.
And
All
blue
right.
goes up one.
Yep, I got it. We got the points thing.
Yeah, no, that
Okay.
we
That was
totally
awesome.
shifted.
We're stomping on the
All right.
I was here earlier.
So that also means we're on 4 right now. So everyone who just finished gets 3.
Yes.
So everyone but purple gets 3.
Everyone but purple. Okay, so.
Well, I mean, once you're over, it
2,
doesn't matter.
3.
Right?
1, 2. I won't do it
Bragging
anyway.
rights.
1, 2, 3. Hey guys, we're all in 3 card
Yay!
range. That's
You are
perfect.
incredible
All right.
as fuck.
And so everybody but purple.
It's just me, and if it wasn't that, it's got to be high as a kite. That's the only other thing I can think
Oh,
of.
okay.
Yeah.
Because there's no way this is a 4.
Maybe you
Slash
pop
back scratcher.
balloons with
Yeah.
the fork.
I like high.
I'm curious what my other vision's going to be, but right
Your
now
back
I'm going
gets
with
itchy
that.
when you're high up in the air.
Yeah.
It's an altitude thing. So it's
It's
a back
totally a thing that
scratcher.
happens.
Altitude sickness affects everyone differently.
Or you're forked.
Oh.
It's true.
Just gonna give you all 7 cards.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Don't forget, your cards also have to go towards the second phase, right?
You get to redraw back
Oh,
up.
you get to redraw
Yeah,
back up?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I hope so, because I did. I mean, I feel like that'd be
We've
real
established
lame
house
if you,
rules.
if you did too much visioning only to screw yourself later.
Yeah. Well, you like exhaust yourself with all the visioning, and then you're like, I can't do anymore.
I can't think. This is actually, you guys were fantastic. We're so good at this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of an expert at this game now.
Yeah.
I don't want to overstate it.
I'm pretty
but-
sure we need to all enter into tournaments together.
Yes.
No, well, because also there's two things. We are playing on
Wouldn't it be
easy,
great?
and also we are playing without the timer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more floating. It's got to be super stoned. So.
But the timer
Super
only
sound.
goes off at the moment the ghost hands off the last clue.
Yeah, it's a
So-
weird way to
And
do it.
if nothing
All
else,
right.
I feel like it would.
I'm on
everyone,
the doctor
Wait,
kit.
has
thing.
everyone-
All right,
oh,
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
everyone
It's
got
not
it?
gonna get
it wrong.
It doesn't matter because we're all in 3 and he says it's right, so.
Yay.
Cool.
I did
All
it.
right.
All right, so now take your tokens
And
randomly,
where's these guys?
remember which one it was.
Right.
You,
Uh,
you.
And then of
Number
those,
one.
Yellow.
figure out who it was, and then we will
Red.
figure out our own things.
You are very agile with those gloves.
I'm
I'm super impressed.
Alright,
Those gloves are
everyone's
really cool.
got
Did
a
you-
number in front of
did you make
them.
them?
Let's
I
plan our-
bought the gloves, but I added
Believe
those
that.
things.
That's
So.
cool.
Where is my weapon? There's my weapon. Found you.
All right, so what's everyone got?
All right, so I got Dr. Dude and his summer villa pool area apparently injected somebody with some shit.
Ooh, lethal injection. So modern.
I've got a chef in some like lounge-ish seating room area who smacked somebody upside the head with a vase.
I got a watchmaker in a conservatory with a frying pan.
There's a lot of bludgeoning options
Yeah.
in this
I
game.
have an explorer in her little shack in the woods, and she sent some mean tweets.
We've got
Birds.
the angry driver who took poison and poisoned all the food in the pantry.
Again with the poisoning the food in the pantry.
man.
Those
I mean, that's a
drivers-
great way to do it.
The drivers have a thing.
Yeah.
Like, didn't the driver last time poison the whole larder?
It was the
I've
driver
already
last
forgotten
time.
who did what last time.
I don't even
Yeah, it was the driver with
Yeah,
the
that was
poison
last
last
week.
time.
And I'm
We don't
pretty
care
sure it was
about
in the
that
larder as well.
We don't care who killed each other.
I remember
murdered
there
this
was
week.
no there was nothing that was like for that when I was trying to give out the clues.
That braid is really nice. I can never get an even braid.
I was super proud of it.
Alright.
Yeah,
We all get 3?
We all get 3.
So there's you can
Alright.
slow reveal or fast reveal, however
Slow
you
reveal.
feel.
Yeah, definitely so.
Dramatic.
First vision.
Alright.
All right, so far I'm thinking over here.
Yep.
Second shared vision.
Second vision. Oh yeah, yep.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
larder,
Okay.
yeah.
All right,
I'm
do
feeling
it.
it.
It's just gonna be a picture of the driver.
Yeah.
I have feelings. I'm in,
Yeah,
guys.
here's my vote.
Here's my vote that I would never tell.
Oh, don't look at the one I don't have
Yeah.
left.
Oh,
Is that everyone?
I think so.
All right,
I
flip
feel
them
like
over.
we're so divided. on
And
this.
Oh
go.
my god.
Oh no! Was it?
Was it the driver?
It was the driver! Double murder! He killed both of us the same way!
What a dick!
The
Yeah!
same party.
Yeah,
I
no,
told
if it was
you.
in the same room, he probably just poisoned both
That's
of
what
us.
I'm saying!
I'm really good at what I
Oh
do.
god.
So-
Boogums and
man.
boogums
And that was
went out for
completely
dinner.
random!
Turns out the poison's really effective.
Yeah, no, what are the odds of that?
Yeah.
It's actually really funny.
Oh my god, that's good.
That
That's
asshole driver.
Yep.
Hate
Yay!
spookum.
That's all.
Yeah,
Good
let's
job.
scoot in so Bookums can get in here.
good. All right,
Yeah, scoot down.
Boogums, come on in.
We're gonna squeeze
Alright.
everyone in so we can do our outro.
Poor Bookums and Snoop.
Yeah.
You're good.
All right,
You
cool.
are on the
He
ground
was the
here.
real
We
target.
did the thing.
Thanks.
Yay!
Thanks for joining us. This was Mysterium. This is Board Game Bonanza, Bell of Lost Souls, other things we are. I'm out of outro things, so introduce yourselves as we go.
Hey!
I'm Jen, I'm RT_Lozelda on the internets.
Nice. I am Mary the Knitting Dove, and I work for a group called The Weird Things, and we are on all over the internets.
I'm Matt. I play games here every day. I write now for the website, which is fun. I am Solstice on everything that I am on the internet on.
Yeah, I know.
Now
I'm Terry, and I am the guest coordinator for ChupacabraCon, which is our local Austin gaming convention. If you haven't heard of it, chupacabracon.com. Used to be the Austin coordinator for Adventurers League for a couple of years. Run lots of games, and looking forward to coming here and doing this more, and maybe doing some role-playing stuff.
Yay!
Yes.
Nice.
I am Audrey. This was my first time. I don't do anything relevant to this, but I had fun.
Tell us about your company. That's
Oh,
totally relevant.
Totally relevant.
I have a company called Wish Upon a Star Parties in Austin, and we dress up like princesses that are not Disney princesses because we would never break copyright.
No, I would not do that.
I would never. But if you want a non-Disney princess to come to
There's so much glitter on your face, it was bound to get in your eye at some point.
Yeah, I know,
like
it
getting
happens. Yeah, that's what we do. Hit me up. We will come to adult parties.
Yes.
But not like weird adult parties.
Yeah, not
Let's play
adult
those
parties.
crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're at a bachelorette party, maybe not. Quite
Maybe.
as much.
Not so much.
Bachelorette party, I'll
Maybe-
consider.
maybe,
Bachelor
yeah.
party, no.
Yeah.
That's where my line is.
The best.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And then behind the camera.
No, I'm fired.
Yay.
I'm not Morticia anymore because I took my wig off because it was hurting my
Oh,
head.
yeah.
I'm Jen. I'm Mayhem's Muse on the interwebs. I'm the Twitch producer here in this studio, and I write the local cosplay beat every week. So that's the stuff. You can find me Mayhem's_Muse on pretty much all the interwebs. Thank you guys for being here.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Go
Tomorrow
get that candy.
we will have more 40K, and in the evening I believe we are playing another set of board games, and I don't know what we are going to play tomorrow, but it is not the Dice Strike Back. We're going to play some other spooky board game. So join us tomorrow for the stuff. If you liked what you saw, go buy this game from Asmodee. Shoot us a like, a follow, a share, a subscribe, any of those things. Check out all of our guests on all their various social medias. Come to ChupacabraCon. It's in April?
It is May the 4th.
May the 4th.
May the 4th.
Be with Ted
Yes.
and also
Wait,
with you.
Oh,
Oh,
Thanks.
wait, we've got a stripping
Here you go,
dice.
Jen.
Oh wait, hold on. I need a camera change. Hold on, wait. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Tell us who
This is-
designed that swanky
That
shirt.
is by Brandon Peterson, who is he was at Marvel for about 30 years, and he's at DC now, currently drawing Green Lantern covers.
Yes.
If you don't come for the con, at least come for the shirt.
Yeah.
These are actually, if you go to the the Facebook page for ChupacabraCon, there's a link where you can get these now from Amazon.
Nice.
Totally.
awesome.
Yeah. So
Thank
we will
you.
be there. We will be at ChupacabraCon. So if you are interested, come to Austin for all of the gaming and tabletop shenanigans with bowls and with Chupacabra. Yeah. All right, and that's it. That's all we got. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.